last session, you found yourselves in Perona Forest, gathering some long-needed rest in a stone hut that appeared to be the ruins of some sort of potential watchtower. A little unclear. And yet you were able to rest for 8 hours, get some sleep, get some food and water into you, and then begin to plan the next steps of your journey. You encountered an individual who had been listening as he struck down multiple undead. This was an orc by the name of Thorak, and he suggested that you follow him towards the ruins. Let me get this name right. Towards the ruins of Angabondar, which happened to be a stairway, and it translates in Old Orcish to Stairway to Heaven, from the plains of Tiratoros up to Thaymount, which is the giant plateau that you had been upon. You decided to descend down the stairs, the ruins of Angabondar, through which you would be placing a weapon in a series of shrines, the pools within each of these shrines, allowing the weapon to become magical. You decided, I believe, on Ricardo's bow, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And as you continued downwards, you were told that each of these shrines you would be able to rest at. You currently find yourselves in pitched battle against two creatures, one being a Grick Alpha, the other being a Roper. The Roper currently holds, and I think, yeah, the Roper currently holds Ricardo about 10 feet in the air, up against, um, up against the wall and the ceiling because it's underneath what it would be a portion of collapsed stairway. The Grick Alpha is coming up over the side, the lip of this giant hole in the earth to come and up and eat Ricardo. Ken, you jumped down. You are also grappled, but you are not being pulled towards the roper at this point in time.
Okay.
Roboticus, Juan, and the Drake are currently on the stairs above, and you believe that you saw two other creatures at one point sort of duck into hidey holes and disappear. We start at the top of the turn order with Ricardo. Bound by the roper, what would you like to do?
All right, so my options are I can attack, right? Use my action to attack.
Yep.
Or I could use my action to
Attempt
like
to escape.
get ungrappled. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I got to do that, right? So, yeah, I'll try to escape.
Okay.
What do I got? What do I got? Athletics, or is it strength, dexterity? What are we thinking here?
That would be
Right?
athletics or acrobatics, I believe. And that's just a test roll I was rolling.
Yeah, they're both the same for me, so it doesn't matter. 10.
Let me just double check. So I believe I need to make a check against that from the roper. That will be 22. So he still has a hold of you.
All right. How about as my bonus action then? I'm gonna have the Drake kamikaze attack the thing that's grappling me. Can
Okay.
he like jump off the stairs and like
He can
fight
attempt to
attack
do
the
so in midair. I will allow that.
Nice.
Yeah, he's gonna try to free his human.
Doing his job.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an attack roll. I'm going to say make it at disadvantage. Because he's sort of like trying to attack under, like swipe, and then drop down.
Yeah. So he just reading. So he has a melee weapon attack which is +6 to hit. So I'll just roll a 2d20s and just do this manually. All right. So the 3 plus 6 is a 9.
That is a miss.
All right.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Oh, that's all I got.
Okay. That would bring us to Ken. What would you like to do?
Okay. Ken, sees the tentacle around his ankle and he wants to punch it to try to free himself. Is that an option?
Are you rolling an attack or are you gonna roll like an escape check?
I don't know. Am I allowed to attack it, or is it better to? Should I just try to do the escape check?
You can attack it, but it's an either or in this situation.
Hmm. I mean, if the things they see is the same as, then I might be better off just trying to escape. Let's see. All right. Well, I guess I'll try to do an acrobatics then. But if that's looks like that's one of the options.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's just double check. So you are unable to escape as well. And it has both of you tight in these long tentacles. You're not being dragged towards it yet, Ken. Ricardo is currently being dragged towards the gaping maw of this creature. And yet you do sense that you are in trouble. What else would you like to do?
Let me see if I can do anything. Just have to just sit here and get eaten. Um,
Oh,
I mean,
I'm sorry.
because I can't even like disengage or anything, can I?
You cannot.
Yeah.
You can attack the tendrils if you so wish,
Oh,
to be clear, in case you wish to redo that.
but I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like if it has the same AC as the rest of it, then it might not be worth it.
Gotcha.
But yeah. But oh god. I mean, my unarmed strike is the same. Like, yeah.
I mean, would a high AC really stop Ken?
I feel like with just sort of like with my character, I feel like his reaction would, instead of like running first, probably try to punch it first. I don't know, but I don't know. It's cool. I'm fine with still being caught. Just rolled poorly, have to deal with it. No big deal.
Okay. Is it the end of your turn?
Yeah, I can't really do anything with my bonus action. I'm stuck.
Okay. That will bring us to the Grick Alpha. It will. Let's see. Which one of these juicy, crunchy
Because I
morsels
can't
would
move
it
when
like?
I'm wrapped up, right?
You cannot move. That is correct.
Okay.
You can wriggle.
It will begin to move up towards Roboticus and Juan, and it will take an attack against each of you, I believe. It will take an attack with its tail, and it will take an attack with its tentacle. And the tentacle will be against Juan. So the tail was a 10, the tentacle's a 13. I think they both missed.
Good stuff, boys.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah they definitely
Jeez.
both
It's
missed.
a lucky
Yeah,
round
this-
for the boys.
this worm picked the wrong two to mess with.
Hopefully this worm has a lower AC than the other thing.
It will
Yeah, 'cause
end
he's
its
fucking
turn
up
there.
Ricardo.
That's going to bring us to Juan. Go ahead.
Soon to be Ken.
So, this bug creature that just attacked me is
Yes.
standing on a ledge, right?
It is.
Next to a giant pit.
Get it crawled
As-
up from.
As it would seem.
Hmm.
But it also has these like gigantic, like funky arm tendril things.
Yeah. And this thing crawled out of the pit originally, right?
It did.
Is
How?
the token like so it's like a giant thing, like something really big?
It is large sized, yes.
Okay.
Do I sense? So what I'm thinking is that maybe I just shove it back into the pit, like. But I don't know. It could pop back out, but that could buy us
Yeah.
some
I
time.
was gonna say at the very least you
Yeah.
buy us time. That's huge if you were to successfully do that.
Yeah. So
Maybe there's like a giant boulder that we could like drop on it. That'd be
yeah, for my action, I will. Am I already in range with an attack, or do I have to move a little bit?
You are within range.
All right. I want to use my action to try to shove the creature back and down that hole.
All right.
nice.
Ooh, nat 20.
Oh!
Oh shit!
All right. Let me
Juan
double
is the
check
leader
one thing.
officially. Oh,
That was. It was almost an 8, and then it just went to 20.
All right. Shove. Special melee attack. Either knock it prone or push it away from you. Must be no larger than one size larger. So that's all good. You can push it 5 feet away from you. I think that would push it off. Let's see what it gets. I don't think it's going to succeed, but that was a little unexpected. Let's see. It doesn't even have like saving throws on this. All right.
awesome.
Describe your shove.
I would use my shield, and I would just like shoulder it real hard with the shield into what I assume would be its
A Captain America fucking.
its like head area. I don't know. I don't, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I
Make
shove
an
it.
attack roll. Just give me like an attack roll with your sword as well.
All right. Longsword. 20 to hit.
Okay, so that's also good enough. So you're able to do two things simultaneously. You barge up and you shove it with your shield. And you do so, and the creature is enormous. It is incredibly heavy. I mean, it's the size of a horse, right? Except it's a worm. And it's sort of hanging on to the side. And as you shove it, you surprise it. It's not supposed to be pushed over by a smaller creature like you. And it is able to grab on with the bottommost tentacle to a rock. And as you do so, you begin to kick at the rock, and yet it does not give way. And so you are holding this creature above you. It's like 5.5, 6 feet, and you have your shield up against it, the tentacle holding on. And then you see, with one slash, you cut. Give me a damage roll.
Damage. Boom. 8 damage.
And you slice through the tentacle, and it begins to fall. And it tumbles further and further down until it escapes the area of light.
All right.
Attaboy, Juan.
Good
That
job,
that thing's at
Juan.
least 100 feet gone. Like, oh, see that roll right
yeah,
there?
it's probably coming back.
That's fall damage.
Fall down. Oh, geez, that's a
You
bit
do hear it
presumptuous,
tumbling
Ken.
down below.
So it's not
Cries
dead.
and screeches that it gives.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be back. Maybe. It could be scared of us now.
So
You're formidable doing something like that too.
that's like as far as like extra attacks, and
mean
that's
that,
like my
Juan.
full. That's like my full. So I can't attack.
Yeah,
the
that was your
thing.
full action.
Do I see Ricardo? Or is he
You
like
do
under
not.
the
He
stairs?
is- you might see. Give me a perception check.
Aren't I flying? Being
You
held,
were.
floating.
You were
Well,
flying.
no, I know, but I mean,
17 for
I am
perception
Okay.
check.
grappled.
So you can see the edges of his wings sticking out from under the staircase, sort of thrashing, beating, trying to get away from something that has him.
All right. I guess I'd ask Ricardo, how's it going down there? Like what?
Not going great, Juan.
Okay.
Shit's fucked up down here, bro.
Shit.
Good move though. That was sick.
Yeah. I feel like I.
Ken's down here too.
Yeah, I feel like I
Ken
gotta.
down here too.
I'm gonna get
Yeah.
eaten next. Ken smiles.
I feel like I gotta. I know that thing's bad news, but I feel like I gotta drop down. Yeah. How much movement? How should I have? This is like a 10-foot drop, right?
Yes, it is.
So is that what would I roll for? Is that dex save?
That is the maximum without getting hurt.
Okay. All right. I'll drop down. I don't know.
Okay.
Reluctantly.
Yeah, I'll drop down.
And as you
Uh,
That didn't
do,
sound
yeah.
confident.
and you turn, you see the roper
Oh
holding
my god.
Ricardo as a stalagmite up on the ceiling underneath these stairs. I'll turn it back
He
invisible
won't
for
let go of me. He won't let
Roboticus.
go of me.
Okay.
We gotta throw this thing off next.
You saw that?
Question. Yeah, I saw that. It's pretty gross. Okay. So the question is, do I stand here and also get attacked by it, or do I run towards Ken?
I mean, it could get an opportunity if you get,
Yeah. You know what? But it's gonna tentacle me probably or something.
it's
Fuck it. I
got
have
pretty crazy range with its tentacles. Well.
yeah, I have a high athletics, so I'm gonna stand my ground and help out Ricardo.
Just be ready to slash him.
Yeah, so I'll end my turn here.
Making this like 4v1 changes the whole tempo right here. This is big.
I just want to get bit because that
Oh, we're
I'm
getting
low-
fucked. We're getting fucked up.
I'm
Someone's
not
getting
like
fucked
low
up every
health, but
round.
I'm like half health. And
yeah.
I'm sure like on a big.
If
roll,
I
you're
get bit
fucking me up.
once, I'm booking it, or at least trying to. Just so you know. All right, I'm ending my turn.
Okay. Roboticus, what would you like to do?
I guess I'm gonna have to go join the boys. So I guess I'll go to the edge of the stairs, try to jump down, and jump down like next to Juan,
Okay.
but so I don't land on him.
Yeah, it's good.
I'll say the Drake is like right here.
Hey, robot man.
Oh shit! We can't let the dragon die. You can't die before I kick your ass for hitting me with your breath attack.
He won't let go of me.
So if it's 10 feet to the ceiling, right?
Yeah, it is. Yes.
So does that
Roughly.
mean something with 5 feet of reach would be able to hit it?
You're 5 feet tall, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get to punching. So I'm gonna punch it in the face once.
Okay.
Ooh, 15.
That does not hit.
Punch it in the face twice. Ugh, 16.
Also does not hit.
And punch it in the
Robot.
face a third time. 23.
Hey.
That does hit.
Excuse me.
This is the punch that doesn't get the bonus damage though. 7 damage.
Okay. And so you are able to leap up and give it a solid smack on its rock. It looks like rock, but it is made out of flesh. It is hard, a rubbery sort of carapace nonetheless. And you are able to land one solid punch on it without hurting Ricardo, mind you. Is there anything else you would like to do, Roboticus?
Just square up next to Juan.
Okay.
Maybe like step on the tentacle that's in between. That's like going out to Ken, like it's on the ground.
Gotcha. All right. Can I get a perception check from everybody, please?
The worm's on his way back.
Damn.
30-20.
God, it cannot roll well. Last like
Wow.
3 sessions.
2 20s. Okay.
Wait, where is? Sorry.
It's all good.
Curse.
My luck is gonna turn some point, right? It can't be bad forever statistically.
You did that
14.
sick. You did that sick
I'm
grapple
low.
thing.
Yeah, that's the
rolling
only cool thing
terribly,
Ken's been
too.
able to do lately. I feel like it's okay though.
Okay. Juan and Roboticus, the two of you turn and can see something moving up out of a cave and over the side of the wall towards the lot of you.
Oh
And
shit!
as it does so, it makes an attack and attempts to take your Drake. Ricardo. It will be. Can I get a dexterity saving throw from your Drake, please?
Yes, he has a +4. So 15.
Not bad.
Okay. He is not grappled. But he's able to like slip out of the grasp of this new creature swiftly enough. And it's odd. This creature looks as if it blends in perfectly with the rock at times. And you suspect that the Drake was highly surprised by this and was able to ever so barely escape from this with quite a bit of writhing and struggling. You have no idea what would have happened to the Drake had it not done this.
This thing might
We
be a
will-
fucking slime.
It is now the Roper's turn. And the Roper is going to use one of its tendrils to attack each of you. Roper makes 4 attacks with its tendrils. So
What?
it will
That's
do
sick.
one against effectively each of you except Ricardo, who it's probably going to bite, unless it bites one of you. So this would be against Juan, that's a miss, and we're just going to go down the line. So Juan, Ricardo, Roboticus, Drake, Ken. That's a miss. And I am rolling like shit. A 19, and that would be against Roboticus. Does that hit? I think it does by the
Oh
looks
yeah,
of it.
yes, it just barely does. Damn it.
Okay. You are grappled. So we will make you red as well.
Oh, that dick.
And then this one is against the Drake.
Rope hands.
15. Does that hit the Drake?
I think it's got higher AC than that.
I'm pretty sure not. Yeah. Wait,
Ken, you are already grappled. But
Drake
a
is
14?
17, so that's a
That
miss.
doesn't hit me, but I am already grappled.
Okay. So let's see. I will then reel in. So I can reel in more than one creature at a time, actually. I'm going to reel in Ken. So everybody's sort of bunched up here. And the way it's going to go is that Ken and Ricardo are reeled in by these tentacles side by side. Roboticus is being held, and Juan, you are watching all of this from over by the side of the wall where you have dropped down. It will take a bite attack, and it will take a bite attack against Ken. 21 to hit.
Oh yeah.
28 points of damage.
Ken's down to 10 HP.
Ouch.
That will be its turn. Oh, actually. It will come up onto the top side, actually. So it's going to be here on the top side of the stairs at this point, holding the two of you on the stairs with it now. So it is on a different level than Roboticus and Juan. Actually, Roboticus, you are in midair over the lip of the stairs. So that will be
Just
its full
floating
turn.
robot.
Now, give me another perception check as a group. Or individually, I mean.
Did Ronan come back in too?
23.
20. Oh, wow. 223 is a 5, and we need one from Roboticus.
It's coming. It's coming. Perception, you said?
Yeah. Is your dog named Ronan?
He is.
That's way cool. 16.
Thanks.
So you do not see this, but the two of you who had the 23 do begin to see another of these creatures slip up behind the Roper and attempt to attack
Oh,
it.
there's more than one. The Roper?
It's attacking the roper. And so the roper will
Oh,
make the
God.
dexterity saving throw. It will succeed ever so
won't-
slightly.
I won't get too excited, Ricardo.
And it shrugs off and it fends off this creature with its tentacles. But this creature there are two of them, and some of them are engaged with you, and one is engaged with the roper so far. That does bring us back to the top of the order to Ricardo.
I'll try to escape then, I guess, still. Best course of action. So I'll do an athletics. Nat 20 for a 24. And try to fly over.
Sorry. You are no longer grappled. What else would you like to do on your turn?
And then just try to fly and get some, use my movement to get some separation.
All right.
So more of like elevation than anything.
Okay.
So what is that? My action?
Yes. That to escape was your action, so you do have your full movement if you wish.
Yeah, so I want to use my full movement to just get like height.
Oh, okay.
More so than like move around the map.
There is probably about 50 to 60 feet of space above you.
Yeah, so well I can only go 30 feet. So I'm gonna
Okay.
go 30 feet up
All right.
and kind
Let's
of get a
see.
bird's eye view of battlefield.
It is going to reach for you to see if it can grab you before you escape. That is a miss. And so you are 30 feet in the air.
Alright. Oh, so I can use my bonus action still, right?
Yes, you can.
So for that, I'm either gonna command my Drake to attack it, or I'm going to. Was I using Hunter's Mark last session that led into this? Probably not if I was grappled,
Yeah, I don't think so.
because that's concentration. So regardless. Alright, then I'm gonna use my bonus action to just set up Hunter's Mark for next round. So I'm gonna mark, I guess the rope guy for now, because he's still at least for now, the primary threat.
All right. And you want to have him, let's move him like here for now. He can't attack from here, so he would have to move to at least like here.
Yeah. Just running around the ledge at this point.
Okay.
Everybody's up on the ledge,
Yeah. Except for Juan.
and me. I'm flying up above.
Right.
Just
And
take another couple rounds.
so that being said, this guy will not get an attack of opportunity, so go ahead and let's see that roll.
What do we need a roll for?
For the Drake.
What
If
does he need? Oh,
I thought he was
can
attacking.
Oh, Kenny?
Yeah. With your bonus action, right?
No, I'm using my bonus action to set up Hunter's Mark.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Gotcha. But
I'm
you
just gonna
do.
mark him for the next round. The Drake, I think, can just move, so I'm just gonna have him just
Okay.
run around.
Cool. That will bring us to Ken.
Ken's gonna try to punch the tentacle that has him reeled in, or is he like restrained more than that at this
Nope.
point?
You can attack the tentacle.
Okay. So he gets 2 attacks. 2 18s.
Both are miss technically.
God damn it.
Damn.
Fuck it. He's gonna bonus action flurry of blows.
Okay.
Oh my god, fucking Ken, man.
I mean, those 18s weren't bad. Just this thing is.
You can do it, Ken. Just
Juice.
believe in yourself.
Ken's dead. Rip Ken.
Yeah, it's funny because like I look at this and I just think like you should be able to hit him more often than you are rolling. Like at least one of those should have been a hit, I would argue. You're just not rolling. I don't know what to
Nah,
tell you.
Ken's dead.
Let's see. Is that your full turn?
Yeah.
All right. Juan, what would you like to do?
Oh well, damn. After seeing Ken make contact, or I guess I didn't see Ken make those punches, but that AC, that thing is Well, I can't run because that would be lame. So I will hack at the tentacle that's got Roboticus.
Okay.
Give it a slice. That's a miss. Then we're gonna try it again. That looks like a hit.
That is a hit.
Okay, so then we're gonna do a little bit of damage. Do 10
damn.
damage, and we're going to
That's exactly what you needed
oh
to slice the tentacle off.
oh.
Freedom.
Alright.
Roboticus is no longer grappled.
Oh,
So
hell yeah.
does that damage go like the main guy, or is it just like his tentacle has its own separate HP pool?
They are one and the same.
Okay.
10,
That's good.
10 damage to destroy a tentacle, but it does do 10 damage to the roper as well.
Man. Okay, well, that was gonna action surge and keep attack. Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
do it to Ken. We got a free
Could
Ken.
I
Free guys.
even though I destroyed it, if I was gonna do a superiority die on that thing, would that technically still? Could I tack that on?
Yeah, I would allow that.
Yeah, so I'll do a distracting strike on it, which
It's
I just
technically
want.
still the creature, you know?
Yeah, I just want the one extra hit point. Okay.
And do I need to roll something?
No, it's just wait, that's a good question. I haven't used this in so long. Distraction strike. Okay, yeah, so it's just the next person to attack it with a weapon gets advantage
Oh, okay.
on their attack. I guess I'll stay here then and encourage my friends to survive. You got this, Ken.
I'm trying, man. This thing's
Hang
gonna
in
fucking
there,
kill me.
bud. I guess.
I'm dead.
Can I see Ken and the fact that he's like
I'm
grappled?
like wrestling at myself out of its mouth.
Oh, okay. So you're not like tentacled or whatever.
Oh, I am, but it's like trying to eat me.
So I can't just try to kill the tentacle like I just killed Roboticus's, I guess then.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry.
you can get up there and try to. You could get up there, action surge, and try to do it.
Yeah,
that's
but
what you're looking to do.
do I want to do that? Do I want to get back at it? Run towards danger is like, I feel like that's. Yeah, I'm just. I'm sorry, Ken. You're in a bad spot.
I mean, it is what it is.
I got down here to help out, and then this thing is going up and down. I can't.
It's what the D&D gods want by my
Yeah.
dice rolls, so just let it happen.
Hopefully these shadow-looking rock things. I wonder what their deal is. I'm waiting for them. I want to see what kind of move they're gonna make here. Although Ken is kind of fucked. So, yes. Hopefully, you can survive, and Ricardo can just slip you a good berry or something, and you'll get out, and it's gonna be okay. End turn.
Roboticus, what would you like to do?
I guess I'm gonna have to keep attacking this thing. Free my boys. So let's
All right.
see. I want to let me roll it.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to do like my basic attack.
It's just shitting the bed on you.
Is that like, are you gonna punch it?
I am gonna punch it.
Are you like dull sim?
I'm gonna punch it hard. Fucking D&D Beyond is like not loading. I mean, 504 gateway timeout whenever I try to do anything with it.
Ooh, that's not good. Oh, actually, now that you say that,
Yeah. Yeah, I just tried to refresh the page, and it's
We down?
I think so.
yeah.
Well, sounds like it could be janky for a little bit, but we might be able to pull it off.
The 25 is a hit,
Oh,
by the way. In case
all right.
you're
So that
attacking the roper.
is
It's not
yes,
11 damage.
Roper. Then 11 damage.
And what are you attacking in particular?
His face.
Okay.
I'm like,
So you
fuck. I'm just trying to pummel him. Just trying to do damage and like get him to like I don't know, fall to the ground or let go of everyone.
did you climb up there to be able to do that?
Yeah, the app is working fine.
Is he up on the stairs now?
Yes, he is up top.
Then yes, I would have done that. Climbed
Okay.
up and then started punching him.
Okay. Can I just get an athletics check for you to climb up?
Could you do acrobatics?
You could do acrobatics. It shouldn't be too difficult of a check, hopefully.
It's a
Oof.
high dex robot.
I was hoping for something over a 10 or above. So I'm actually going to say that you are unable to climb up there at this moment in time. Is there something else you would like to do instead of that attack?
Can I see it?
Not well. It is 10 feet up between the where you're standing and the lip of the stairs. If you were to move back, you might be able to.
I guess. Would I be able to move back and see it and still be within 30 feet of it? Is the question.
You could do so from here if you so wish.
Okay, I'll do that, and then I will chain whip him.
Okay.
Damn it, and I missed.
Sorry.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to give myself 5 temporary HP.
All right.
Are you like the robot in T2, by the way? Like, is your metal like solid? Are you like, because you can absorb armor, right?
Yeah.
So you like cantered and liquid kinda?
I think it like magically like alters. So I don't know if it's so much like liquid
Hmm.
as like it magically like shifts and changes.
I'm just trying to figure out how you work. What's just must look odd.
Feel like my, I guess like exoskeleton, like body, I think is like everything's not like the head isn't attached, and it's just a like a bare bones like metal frame.
And that just kind of like plates the outside of you.
Magical etchings all over it, and then it's just like armor,
Yeah.
more
Just beef-
magical scribbles.
Just like beefs you up. Okay, that makes sense.
All right. That brings
We
us.
back?
We are back. That brings us to the trapper. And that would be the trapper near Ken, who is going to actually move this way towards Juan. Juan, I would like for you. Oops, ignore that.
My D&D's still not working.
Oh, yours is still not working too.
Yeah.
We've moved over to the app if you have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get on your phone if you don't already.
I don't.
Take 2 seconds.
You'd be surprised.
Fucking boomer. Boomer energy right there. Search D&D Beyond, you'll find it.
The thing is, I won't know the login. It's just like saved on my computer.
Hmm. Very true. But there's a thing with, you can reset. You just have to know your
I
email.
know.
As long as you know that, you're good.
Yeah.
Juan, are you good to make a dexterity saving throw, or do you still not have access?
I can roll, like,
Yeah, go for it.
what's my modifier? Like, a +1? So I rolled a 16, so.
16 is good enough.
Yeah.
So you do not become smothered by this creature. You are fending it off, but it is beginning to push you towards the wall. And the wall here is about 15 feet high because it goes up almost to where you pushed the Grick off into the hole.
Okay.
That will be its turn. This will be the Roper's turn. The Roper is going to do many different things at once. It can see the creature attempting to attack Juan. It also knows that there's one behind it, and it appears panicked. It will begin sending its tentacles at those creatures multiple times over.
It's threatening to eat its food.
1 will hit, 2 will hit. This will be for the Drake, and then the next one will be for Ricardo. All right, everybody is grappled. Red, 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 and red.
This thing's
It
crazy.
will. Yeah, I know this thing's. It's only a CR5. That's like the craziest part of it. I thought, oh, like that'll be great. Like they'll have a great time with this creature. And then as we started playing, I was like, this is hard. This is a really brutal creature. Let's see.
We can dig him.
It will reel you back in, Ardo, so that you are on ground level. It will reel the other creature in towards it as well, and it will take a bite against the trapper. Let's see.
Ken lives to see another day.
That is a hit. Yeah, it seems like really panicked by these creatures. Right. As this is happening, you hear a scree and a squelching noise from the pit. This creature will probably not be able to get out. Let's just double check. Yeah, it's all good. All right. Ricardo, whenever you are ready, it is your
I'm ready.
turn.
Well, not that I'm ready, but doesn't
all good.
Owlbear
Ready
have
to
a
die.
doesn't have a Owlbear have a dice tray somewhere?
Does if you
Top left.
Yeah.
Just
Oh
roll
yeah,
real
I see it
dice.
now.
Don't be a pussy.
Yeah, I want you guys to see it though.
Do
I
it on
trust you guys.
Discord.
At this point, Ricardo has been trying to grapple and ungrapple this thing, so we're just gonna have to go with attacking it. So Ricardo's gonna shoot a couple arrows at it.
I believe you have a +8 to your attack.
At 9, I believe.
Nice.
So that will be 25.
You gotta unclick the little earth symbol.
Oh,
I can't see it, but it's all good. 25. The hit.
There it is. Yep. 25. Don't remember what the damage was. I think it was a D8. It's a D6.
I think longbow is D8.
Yeah, it's a D8 plus 4. D8 plus 3. One of those.
All right.
Not gonna argue.
Ooh, 8.
8 damage.
Let's just say it's plus 3.
Okay, so 11.
Yep, and then my hunter's mark is a D6, which will be another 1.
Okay. And so that would be 9 total damage. What are you attacking in particular? Or sorry, 12
The
total damage.
yeah, this tentacle man that keeps grappling me.
Gotcha. And are you attacking him or one of his tentacles?
Him directly.
Gotcha. And so you,
Although, I guess at this point, no, I'll do it with my next one. It's fine. Him directly.
okay.
With the second attack, I'm gonna shoot the tentacle that is holding me, like more towards like the base, I guess.
Yep.
You know.
Gotcha. Yep.
Oh my god. So that's probably a miss. That was a 3. So even a 9 to 12.
That is a miss.
Right? And that should do it.
All right. Ken, what would you like to do?
Ken is gonna try to punch the tentacle yet again to set himself free.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, thank goodness. So that I assume hits, right?
I don't see your roll.
Oh shit. I did it on the app.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I can actually see that. I'm sorry. I was looking in the wrong place. That is a
Okay.
hit. 24 is a hit.
Well, it would. It's fine. I rolled the wrong thing, but I'll use that right there. This is the damage to the tentacle. So does that break me free?
That does break you 3. Yeah.
All right. Now, with the follow-up attack, I'm gonna punch the actual guy. That's gonna miss. But then he's gonna do his flurry of blows. Oh my god, Ken.
Ken is
Oh,
just like on last
baby!
stand.
Critical hit.
Crit. All right. Oh my god, 2 ones, but 6 damage. And
oh, that's so savage.
let's see. I get a and then with this here. Let's see which one though. What should I do? Where's my list? Okay, here I got it. Ooh. We're gonna try to make it prone. So it's got a DC 12 dex save.
All right. DC 12 dex.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I got really lucky on that.
Either way, Ken smiles and is like, get fucked, and tries to run away.
All right.
And I assume you're gonna try to reaction me, so I'll wait before I go too much further. But he's gonna jet though.
It will try.
It's at disadvantage because the boots.
Nice. It will try to grab at you. Let's see. A 21.
Oh my god, son of a bitch.
Nonetheless.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
All right. So you are grappled once more, but you do get a little bit of ways. I'll say you get to there before it's
Okay.
able to grab you in time, and that's partially because of how fast you are with those bits of speed.
All right.
Is that your
Ken
full
just
turn?
like thinks he's good and looks back. He's like, "Fuck!" He's caught again.
The screeching from below begins to get louder. That is all I will say about that. Juan, what would you like to do?
Well, now Ken is here and he's got a tentacle wrapped around him, right?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to attack that tentacle that has got Ken.
All right.
My
All
boy.
right, so I use this owl
Come on,
bear.
Juan.
All right. Can you see that? Do
I
I have to click?
I don't
All
see
right.
it yet.
Do you see it now?
Yep, 17.
Yeah. So that's plus
Shit. Let me get on the app.
+7.
I bet I can see the.
That's gonna be a hit.
Yeah. Okay. And then
God, I don't want to refresh.
these are so small. I'm rolling a D8, right? So
The last thing I see is the Roper's attack on the app.
He's on.
I think it's adding
Oh.
these dice. All right, I rolled a 5 for the
yeah,
damage
gotta
plus 4, so
clear
it's
me
9
time.
damage.
I can see it.
Yeah, how do I?
We can if we click on the dice, we can see the individual rolls.
Okay,
And
but
if
how do I
you,
refresh it? I don't
there's
like
a
that it
bottom
adds.
left, there's like an X that will like clear
Okay.
the dice.
Okay,
tray.
so it
How do
was
you see the
9
feet and elf
damage.
there?
Okay, and then we'll add a D8 to that. So it's gonna be a distracting strike. Is that really a 1? Oh my god. Okay, so another 1 point of damage.
Whoops.
Um,
Didn't mean to do that.
well, you did it, Ken. And then so my second attack. It's D20. Okay, 18 plus 7 is 25.
That's it.
D8 to hit, so we're gonna clear that, then do that. So full, okay, 8 plus 4, so that's the 12. So I think I've used 2 superiority die at the point. Small down in my boxes. Oh wait, does that
Which was the
tentacle?
first one? Sorry.
Shit,
Yeah, it does kill tentacle.
that's
yeah,
a
that's
good
what.
question. I think I did 9 for the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you definitely get through a tentacle.
All right,
I drew a red line
so
for the tentacle.
yeah, so if I did the 9 points of damage plus the 1, so that would have been 10 for the first attack.
Gotcha.
And then I did my second attack.
So Ken is currently untethered.
I do this.
Nice.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, I guess Ricardo's right here,
Ken
so I
high
would.
fives Juan.
So wait, are you gonna? Actually, that's a question though. Are you gonna
Yeah.
climb up there to attack for that second attack and for Ricardo?
I mean, I really
Lop
don't
this
want to.
thing off.
Yeah, I don't want to get closer to that thing. What's your health at, Ricardo?
24.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know at this point.
Yeah, well, yeah, you said it
I
with
can
a
tell you.
question.
20
With it. Yeah.
It's 24 because I'm.
All right.
injured.
Yeah, that's right.
Where are you in the? So Roboticus goes, and then
I just remembered because I punched this guy in the face, he has disadvantage on attacks against everyone except me.
Hmm.
nice.
Cool.
What do you think the chances are you get out of that your next turn there, Ricardo? And then we can all just dip
I
out.
haven't really been trying to escape. I've just got relegated to attack because every time I escape, he just grabs me and I end up neutral. I don't know. I think we got to kill this thing. How much life do you think this thing's got left?
It is bloodied. I will tell you that.
I think we just got to pump it full of damage. Personally,
All
then
right.
we got to fight the two little.
If I back, actually, how far?
So frankly, just do whatever. Just attack. We got to get the blue things after the little things. And there's another thing coming up where we gotta
That's
pump
why
some
we
damage.
shouldn't just get out
outta
and
here.
not try to fight everything.
Well, maybe you're right. That could be a thing too.
Because
you're
this
right.
this monster, what can I tell about this monster that tried to like this random? It looks like a blob. Like
Yeah, let me find a better picture. Actually, sorry, it was a little difficult to get a half decent token for it.
But like, can I tell like what's it made out of? Like, is it
Yeah,
like a
it's strange. It's see if I have an entry here for it. I don't want to lose this just in case. It is described as stupid thing. There we go. A manta-like creature that appears to slither and slide across surfaces. As it does so, it changes the color and texture of its tough outward-facing side to blend in with its surroundings. see if there's any.
Okay.
Nope.
I think I
That's
know what
fine.
I want to do. I will swoop in behind Ken and then ask Ken, Ken, would you like to switch places with me? Ken is muted. Ken says he would like to switch places with me.
A-okay, buddy. A-okay.
and then I do bait and switch and add a D8 to my AC.
Oh, nice.
So 2, so I'm at 20 AC for until my next turn.
All right.
Can I can I see the monster, like the main guy, the tentacle
Not from
man?
your vantage point. You would have to back up to where Ken or Roboticus is.
Ah, damn. Can I attack this creature that's right in front of me?
You can. It is hanging off of the side of the stairway, currently being grappled and pulled back towards the creature up top. But you think you can slash up at it.
Okay, so my first attack killed that tentacle that was grappling Ken, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then I'll use my second one. I rolled my second attack. It was,
I thought you got a hit on both of them.
yeah. And then I rolled an 8 plus 4. Yeah, I rolled an 8, and then, so that would have been 12 damage with my second attack. Slashing damage, though. I don't know if that...
Let's see. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Encounter builder might be gone, too. Yeah.
D&D's crashing.
Yeah, I lost the encounter. Oh,
Wonder if
no.
there's any update on
I keep I've been refreshing D&D Beyond like every 5 seconds.
I meant like if there's any on their
Yeah.
social media update.
Yeah, I went to Reddit and it was like I went to sorted by new and it was like, you know.
So
No
I
one
just
made
tweeted at D&D Beyond, and people are like piling onto the tweet saying they're struggling as well.
Oh shit, you famous? You got that blue check mark?
Well, I tweeted no, fuck no. I tweeted I subtweeted their question of like, what info do you cover during your session 0, and I was like, what to do when D&D Beyond goes down.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of snark. Yeah, I lost it. That sucks. Sorry, guys.
Not your fault.
Now it's a wait, was it a 504 error before? Now it's a 503. I don't even know what the difference is, but
Is it a gateway versus a something else, maybe?
so okay, now yeah, whatever. It's based on like you just gave the description of the characters, so like wood slashing, what type of
Slashing
what do you
wood. I'm
think?
actually pulling it back up.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we can just go by like
Because I can
your
see the
best.
monster entry. Slashing would do normal amounts of damage to it.
All right. Yeah, that was just like some sport damage. I don't know. We've got to get Ricardo free, and then we're gonna run out of here. That is, I think the plan for now.
Gotcha.
Shit. So I don't have any bonus actions, right? Yeah, I will end my turn. I've used 3 superiority die. Got 1 left. Yeah. End turn. This is way harder without D&D.
I know.
I still
It's
think
so
it'll be working.
lost.
It's funny. Let me
At least
see if I can get
Owlbear
the
works.
encounter. Like I've played a lot of D&D online without D&D Beyond over the years. It works fine. Like I don't really have issues.
Yeah.
I would say, until like
It's just
the
I just think it's more so if you're ready for it or not.
yeah.
Yeah, I can pen and paper it, no problem if I'm ready
Yeah,
for it.
I have no, I don't have like a physical character. So I have to like try to remember what my character sheet looks like.
I mean,
Yeah.
luckily I'm just I know my attack roll and that's about it.
Yep.
It's just about keeping track of health. And
Yeah, I know I got 20 AC till my next turn, and I've used 3 superiority die. That's what I've been keeping track of.
so was your encounter thing, is that through D&D Beyond or was that a separate app?
No, that's D&D Beyond, and it's crapped out totally. The worst part of that is, and this is something I'm learning just now, I'm like on the app, there is no encounter section on the app. Under the gameplay tab, there's only characters and campaigns, which is frustrating.
Do you
Uh,
remember what their health was? Roughly?
I do have an idea. I know what. Yeah, I think I know what their
'Cause I
health
don't,
was.
because I don't think we touched the blue guy, so it would just be the tentacle guy that we've been fighting.
Well, one of the
Took something from the tentacle guy.
exactly, and I think
Yeah.
I know where they're all at. So I think we should just keep going as is.
If you can, yeah, you got to write it down now.
It's Roboticus's turn. I know that much.
So I gotta see if I can try to get up there again.
Do you have anything ranged that you could maybe like hit it from where you are?
You can get up there if you
That's
so wish.
I do so wish. I do have range, but range is like my backup.
There's not a lot of room to stand, Roboticus. Where are you trying to get to?
Can I like squeeze between these guys and get over here?
Where's that?
Oh,
Have you moved
shit.
your character?
Oh yeah, sure. I did move my character.
Okay. It's back. It's back.
Like
Oh, it's back?
the
Yeah.
the shade thing is that like how close is it grappled to the roper?
Or it
Is
was.
there like no space
Sorry.
between them?
I'm gonna say that you are like sort of on like a little bit of a ledge there. And that you had to climb up this way and go around.
Okay, that works. Whatever gets me up there. And then I will punch. Miss. And punch.
And that is a miss as well.
And punch. 20?
That is a hit.
Oh
Are you
shit.
punching
need-
the tentacle that's holding
No,
Ricardo?
I'm punching it right in the face.
Oh.
Only 2 damage. I'm just trying to kill this thing.
All right. It is not dead. It is pretty hurt. After you, it is going to be one of the two. The two trappers, and the trapper is going to. It will attempt to smother, so I am going to roll for the creature. It will be a -1 to its dexterity saving throw. That is a fail, and it is going to do a bunch of damage to this guy. It is now grappled. Takes 4d6 for a total of.
Seem to be on his back for me too.
Ooh, nice. Let's see. It will do a total of 13 points of damage to it, and it is going to kill Roper.
Ooh.
So I'm going to ungrapple everybody.
Ooh,
Or
finally.
ungrapple.
Which one got the kill?
The one to the top left.
Okay.
So this guy is dead. He will be upside down, and his tentacles are all gone. Other one is going to turn and attack Roboticus. I need a dexterity saving throw from you, Roboticus.
Oh shit. 15.
That is good enough. That's exactly what you needed, I believe.
Oof.
All right, so this guy is at 0 HP. Let's see. Yes, that's good enough. That would bring us to Ricardo. Your turn. What would you like to do?
Ooh, Ricardo is going to use his bonus action to transfer his hunter's mark onto um mm, onto the one that did all that damage,
Okay.
the top one.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna fly up 30 feet, use all my movement to get height again.
Hunter's
Does
mark.
that rope man keep pulling me in?
Nope. No,
and
he's
then-
gone. So how far up? 30 feet, you said?
To get a nice bird's eye view of the battlefield again.
Gotcha.
Hopefully out of their range, seemingly. They're whatever, and then take 2 shots at him.
All right.
So the first one was the 16.
Are you
plus
still
9.
rolling in?
Oh, is the character thing up again?
It is.
I still have a 504.
Oh,
Oh, hold on. Refreshing, and it seemed to be working now. All right, great.
Cool.
Never mind. Let's roll. All right, first one, 26.
There's a hit.
6 damage. Plus Hunter's Mark. 2. So
All
8
right.
damage.
Done and done.
And take a follow-up shot. At 20.
That is a extra hit.
10 damage.
Same one?
Yep.
All right. And you begin putting arrows into these creatures without issue, one after another so far. They don't like it. It is not going well for them. Is that the end of your turn?
No, it gets Hunter's Mark damage again, I believe,
wow.
right? You told me it does it every time.
I think that's right. I would have to double check, but
So another 6 damage.
done. These guys are hurt. Not doing great.
And that's all I got, yeah.
All right. That is going to bring us to Ken. What would you like to do now that you are not grappled and you are sort of safe?
Ken's gonna slap one in the back and say, "Hey, good looking out. Let me get in there," and sidestep him here, and then punch this thing, whatever the fuck it is. Gonna start punching it.
Gotcha.
22,
That's a hit.
6 damage. Then a 19,
Also a hit.
another 10 damage.
Done.
And let's see here. How many more of these do I have? Yeah. He's gonna use his bonus action to do another unarmed strike, but he's not gonna do his flurry of blows.
Okay.
So another 19.
Oof. Ken's on
Six,
fire.
6 damage.
All right. And you lay forth a pummel of blows, not a flurry of blows, but a pummel of blows, and deal a significant amount of damage to this creature. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Yeah, Ken's gonna go back behind Juan, and it gets a opportunity attack if it so chooses, but at disadvantage.
It does not, because of this. Its actions kind of suck, so it will not.
Okay.
That is going to bring us to the screeing noise that has gotten louder and louder and louder, and from 30 feet out of the darkness up onto the lip of the edge, below where Ricardo would be, you see the Grick Alpha once more come up over the top. It will look around, and the only creature that it is going to see is the Drake that it can hit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think
Roger,
that's right.
boy.
Thought I was gonna hold. I thought I was gonna hold a grudge.
Tail, tentacle. Does 16 hit?
Oh,
No? Damn. All right.
he's got a 17.
It's pretty good then. That will be the Grick's turn. That brings us to Juan. What would you like to do?
All right.
Push him over the edge again.
No, Juan's gonna attack this thing.
And it's like half of this creature is like off the ledge, right? And so that like Ken was like pummeling it like he would a punching bag, basically. So that's what you're
Okay.
attacking at as well.
Yeah, I'm doing like an overhand sword attack, I guess. Old fashioned, like a windmill attack.
Mhm.
Say
Well,
26
they wasted
to
this
hit.
creature.
That is a hit.
All right. So 11 damage. How's this thing looking? gonna
It
be,
is bloodied.
Yeah. 16 to hit.
That's it.
Nice. 6 damage. I really want to delete this, get this thing off the board, so I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
And then do 2 more attacks. So 19 to hit.
Yep.
With another 7 damage. And I'm gonna use my last superiority die to add a little add a D8 on top of that. Hopefully get more than a 1 this time.
I feel like you get screwed by those a lot.
Yeah.
Which is like very strange.
6, another 6 damage, so that's
Good.
another 6. And I still have my second attack. A nat 20. So this thing is, it's gotta go. It's gotta go.
Here we go.
Get out of here. 17 damage.
All
That is
right.
exactly what you needed to kill it.
Nice.
Uh,
All
All
right.
right, go ahead and describe your kill.
I jump up in the air and slash it. This thing, but I still don't know what it is.
Okay.
But yeah, I hit it in its very vulnerable area.
And it's funny, as you do so, your first attack of the 2 attacks, you smack down on it with that whirlwind attack, that overhand attack that you were describing, and it smacks the creature's. It's strange. It's almost like a cloak. The creature's built in such a way that it almost looks like a piece of cloth or a cloak, and it smacks up and under the stairs and flops up. And as you finish your whirlwind attack, you're able to stab up through the underside, which is significantly softer and fleshier than the opposite side that you had been striking at. And this, you cut up and through and under, and suddenly guts and viscera are spilling onto the floor at your feet, and this creature seems to deflate and fall limp before you.
Gross. Yeah, that's my turn.
Right, Roboticus,
Ken's
what would
like-
you like to do?
Ken's like, there you go. I softened the butt for you.
Sure did, Ken.
Let's see. What would Roboticus like to do? I guess I'll go. Let's see. Is there enough room, like for me, by the worm thing to back up Ricardo?
Yeah, you can go underneath where Ricardo is right here.
Yeah, I'll do that so I can still target the. Actually, maybe no. I'm gonna go intercept the other floating monstrosity thing. This guy.
Okay.
And I am gonna pummel him. So 18 for the first one,
Yes, that's a hit.
10 damage for the first punch. 13. Ooh.
He is bloodied after the first one. The second punch hits.
Ooh. Another 11 damage.
Okay.
Ugh. And then nat 1 for the third punch.
That is a miss.
I'm assuming a 9 misses.
That is a miss, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
we go.
yeah. I can hear both of you, but I don't think Roboticus can hear.
I know. I was like, that's a miss.
Yeah.
Sounds like an internet issue, maybe.
Yeah, my cable was a little wiggly.
Gotcha. Is there anything else you would like to do, Roboticus?
That's everything I can do.
All right. Please make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right. Because it is going to smother you in its cloak-like form, completely enveloping you, dealing 22 damage as it begins to squeeze the life out of you. You also feel a corrosive acid smother your metallic body. You are restrained, blinded, and risk suffocation in this state. You are also grappled.
I don't breathe.
Fair, but you cannot
Suffocate
see.
this bitch.
You cannot see, and you cannot move. That would be that creature's turn. Ricardo, what would you like to do? You do notice that Roboticus becomes entirely enveloped in the other creature.
Yeah, one thing at a time.
I got this.
Says the guy who's down 2/3 of his health.
Yeah.
Actually, half.
I gotta keep.
Only half.
I gotta keep pummeling the guy that I have hunters marked. So.
Did you do 22 points of damage? Sorry.
I did 21 points of damage, I think.
It should have done
Yeah.
22 points of damage to you plus the 6.
Oh, plus the 6. Okay.
So 28 points of damage total against you.
Ugh. Good thing I had that temp HP I set up ahead of time.
There we go. Sorry, go ahead,
I'm gonna
Ricardo.
I'm gonna shoot the blue guy that I have hunters marked.
Gotcha. That's a hit.
20, yeah. For 9 damage.
Okay.
Plus hunter's mark damage. They're 2.
All right. And you send your arrow into this creature. Roboticus, you can feel the arrows hitting. One of them, it almost feels like it's poking into your back. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Take another shot, Ricardo?
Yeah, it needs another shot, I guess, if it's still going.
Light this guy up, dude.
Just dragon breath him.
Oh, that'll kill me.
No, you'll be fine, right?
Ken's snacking.
No, I just rolled up the bag. I'm good. I just got like half a bag of fucking what's it called tortilla chips. No, it's salsa.
Alright, another 8 plus 6 damage.
I'm officially off mute.
Very close to killing this thing.
Ugh.
The arrows that you're putting into it are
Oh.
causing the creature to deflate in a similar manner to the one that Juan killed, but it is still not dead.
And how
Oh, here he
close?
comes.
Oh, alright. One last thing is, how close is my Drake?
Yeah, you can get your Drake within your Drake is within 5 feet.
Alright, then my Drake is gonna use his reaction
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
to do a
Bonus
little bit
damage.
extra. Yeah, a little bit extra. I'm trying to see how much.
It's at least a
D6.
D6, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's a D6.
Yeah, it sounds right. I think
If
it's
you
lightning.
strike 1d6 lightning damage, we'll see if you can get lucky roll. Oh, 1.
Real lucky.
It's fitting for tonight, I guess.
Alright, then that's all I got.
All right. That would be the end of your turn, bringing us to Ken. What would you like to do?
Ken is battered and beaten, but he's not a fucking pussy. So he's gonna go in and try to get some licks. And whew, this is a tough one. Because like ideally I'd like to help Roboticus, but he's kind of at the other side of the fight, so I'm gonna hope that Ricardo
Only you had
can...
a magic item that like made your movement super crazy.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if I can actually free you from that thing. I guess like if I kill it.
It's almost dead. And there'll be
Alright,
only
fuck it.
one.
Yeah,
There'll
come
only be
save
one-
me.
And there'll only be
Ken
one.
Ken spits a mouthful of blood on the ground and is like, alright, here we go, fuck it. And just bolts past Juan towards the slime. And do I provoke this other thing, or am I good there?
You do not provoke the other thing. Well, actually, no, you do. I'm sorry, because it has a 10-foot range.
Disadvantage.
Gotcha. And it will take one with its tail.
Oh my
21 to hit.
goodness, doesn't matter. I'm probably dead here.
It is going to hurt. It depends on where it lands. 15 points damage.
Ken dies.
Why'd you run up there, Ken?
Try to save our homie.
All right. You are down. We'll put you upside down. You are down on the ground for now. That will be that turn. And as the creature puts you down, it turns towards the Drake, which it will take an attack against with its tail. 14, that's going to miss. It will, however, move down here and attack Juan. And that would be with its tentacle.
Mm.
26 to hit.
48.
And because it hit you with its tentacle, it is going to be able to take a beak attack as it gets close to you. An 11, and that's going to be a miss, I assume.
24 damage, huh?
Yes. That is its full turn. It is your turn, Juan. What would you like to do?
All right. So it's like on the ground this time, right? And on that ledge.
Yeah, it's like partially on both, but it's coming down towards you.
All right.
It's half on the ground.
Yeah, I'm just will take a sword attack at it.
You should push it off again.
I don't think it's in position to get pushed off.
It has the high ground.
Yeah. 25 to hit.
That's it.
So 8 damage. Yeah, so then we'll take my second attack. The 18.
That is also a hit.
Nice.
Pump this thing.
So another 9. So 17 total between my two attacks. And then I will do second wind with my bonus action to get some HP back.
Nice. Is that your full turn?
Oh, a 10. Yes.
Oh,
Very nice.
fatty roll.
Yeah.
Was that 15 points back for you?
Yeah. All right. End turn.
All right. Roboticus, what would you like to do?
What's still alive? Let's see.
You're inside the.
Oh, right. I'm still inside
Yeah,
the thing. Shit.
Yes,
Can I attack it from the inside?
you can. It will be at disadvantage because you are restrained as well.
Okay. Oh, it's almost dead. I'm gonna do it anyways. So here's the first attack with an 18 to hit.
Oh,
That is a hit. What is the minimum amount of damage you can do?
6.
You are
'Cause
gonna
that's what I
kill it.
rolled.
And you burst forth, flexing your metallic body, finding a spot where one of the arrows began to split the inside skin, and you rip from the inside outward and split this creature in half.
Fucking Kool-Aid man out of that thing. Oh yeah.
Put him back, and I'll put you here stepping out of the viscera and gore. What would you like to do?
I don't have any healing items on me. I guess go attack the big worm.
All right.
So here comes attack number 2. 16 to hit.
That is a miss.
And here comes the third punch with an even lower roll.
And once again, it bounces off of its carapace armor.
Oh, I should use my bonus action to do temp HP instead of that punch. Next turn.
Gotcha. Ricardo, what would you like to do?
Your friend is dying next to you.
Actually, he's like 30 feet in the air.
Yeah. I
Your friend
gotta
is dying
kill.
below you.
Yeah, I gotta kill this thing that's right next to you.
Oh my
seemingly.
god. Alright.
What else can I do?
Fuck
You
Ken
haven't
then.
Your
even,
hunter,
I don't think
sorry.
Ken's. Have you even done a death roll or whatever, death save, Ken?
No, but what if I roll a 1, that's 2 against me.
Look, you got a round at least. Do it,
Unless
Ricardo.
the thing just
Kill
snatches
the
me up and
bug.
eats me.
Ricardo, kill the bug. Don't listen to Ken.
Carter's gonna finish the job he started.
So Roboticus
Oh,
pulled his
you-
way out of that one, so he's dead.
Oh,
So
that
if you-
thing's dead.
Yeah. So
think
the
your
only
bonus
other
action
thing to
move it.
attack is the big.
Oh, so I
slug
have to
thing.
use my bonus action to transfer it
Yeah.
to the big guy.
Gotcha.
Hunter's mark.
Yeah, I can help you, Ken. I guess. What's the alternative here?
Kill the bug.
I lose.
Yeah. You either heal Ken or hit the bug with some damage. If you
Well,
can.
am I the only one that can heal you?
Potentially.
I only because I'm limited spell slots, so it's either I lose my damage output or I can heal you. Kinda.
I mean, having me
kinda
up is
jump.
another whole turn of attacks.
Yeah, I know. Let's see what I got.
You do
for
2 attacks.
spell-
If Ken gets up, he does 4 attacks.
Spells. I think I've got.
And Ken misses with all 4.
Yes, he does. But he rolled pretty well last time.
Got 2 spell slots left. Could save you with one of them and still have. We still got seemingly more beasts. Alright, for now, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna transfer. I'm gonna use my bonus action, transfer the hunter's mark,
Okay.
and take 2 shots.
Okay.
See his friend dying. He looks fine. 2 shots.
Be
No,
fine, Ken.
no. One, Ricardo doesn't really like Ken all that much.
Oh,
2,
okay.
Ken.
I mean, Ken's not likable, so that's fine.
Ricardo sees
Damn.
Ken go down and go, "Ah, I gotta avenge my compadre that I don't particularly care for."
Oh.
It's angry. Shoots at the bad guy.
27's a hit.
7 damage. Plus a little hunter's mark. Oof. A little 4
alright.
sprinkled on top.
Okay.
He says, "Ah, shoot another one.
For Ken!
20 for Ken." For another 11 damage. A little
That's
more
spicy.
hunter's mark. They're one sprinkled on top.
All right. And the arrows seem to do well. The hunter's mark giving it that extra oomph that it seems nobody has had against this creature so far. It is still up. It is not doing well. Is there anything you can do on your turn other than that? Would you like to move?
No, just continue flying and being evasive.
Okay.
And surveying the battlefield. Making sure
Okay.
nothing else sneaks up from behind with his 19 passive perception.
Alright.
Gotcha. Ken, death saving throw, please.
You got it. Lose a turn. Ooh, that's less than 10.
That is a fail. That will
Alright.
Learn
bring
how
us.
to roll, bro.
You suck
That
at
will
dying, dude.
bring us to the Grick, who is going to attack Juan.
Mm.
21. It will also attack with its tentacle against Roboticus. And a 9 is going to miss.
Yeah, it is.
Juan, it will do 9 points of damage against you.
It's about average.
Did we lose Juan?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay. It is your turn, however.
All right.
Revenge time.
Going to hit it with a sword. 16 to hit.
That is a miss.
Gonna try to hit with a sword again and get a 15. So
Oh,
both
boy.
misses.
Looking like Ken.
Yeah, end turn.
All right. Roboticus, what would you like to do? Roboticus.
Beep boop.
He's powered down.
Mr. Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my turn.
Someone's getting
Yeah.
real low, bud.
I am going to, I guess, keep punching it.
All right.
Almost the 9. Almost land on the 18. So that's a miss.
Yes.
Ooh, 25.
That is a hit.
Ugh, 6 damage.
You do full damage to it, which has not been the case for most everyone else.
Hell yeah. Got them thunder punches. And then bonus action, I am going to get 5 temp HP.
All right. Ricardo, go ahead.
Dang, we're moving fast.
If I roll a 1, I die for good.
All right. Cardo will swoop down. See Ken's lifeless body slowly flickering away.
His soul slowly
And
escaping his
he'll
body.
use a second level cure wound. Is it cure wounds? Yeah, that's what I got.
Oh, you can. Good bird is good enough, but you know.
Well, then what?
I mean, it's up to you, but I'm just saying that's.
Take 11 health, my friend.
Ken breathes new life.
Oh,
He's up.
actually, no. I want more than that. As I said, I want second level. But I rolled the second level.
So
So is that a second D8? Let's see.
that was only one
That would
d8.
be a second D8.
Yeah, that was only one D8. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. Take another 5.
Okay, so 16 total.
Because I only needed the first level to save for Hunter's Mark.
That's nearly half my HP. Thank you, man. That's big.
Yeah. All right. And then So that's movement. That's my action. That breaks the hunter's mark concentration. But my Drake, I think, can go bite now because I didn't use a
That is correct. Yeah.
bonus action. Yeah. So we'll have the Drake go attack.
All right. And the Drake leaps down some of these rocks, taking a strike and getting.
He gets a D20 attack with a +4. So
That's going to be a
18.
hit.
Nice. His thing is
It's like a bite or a slash.
there's a bite, um, which is Straight Companion. Can bite one. Oh no, it's me. Retractable claw. Bite is +6 to hit. 1d6 +3. 1 +3. 4 damage biting.
All right. It is not dead. It is looking pretty woozy. That's the end of Ricardo's turn, and that brings us to Ken. What would you like to do?
Ken's flame having been smothered and then suddenly reborn. He's quite disheveled as he rises up. It's like, oh
Half
shit,
your
what
movement.
the fuck happened? And he looks around. The situation dire. Ken's like, alright, I guess we're doing this. Runs up. Starts throwing punches.
You will have to jump down.
Sure.
See those punches.
Yells, fire strike. 19 and
That's a hit.
Okay, so at least one of those hits. And then Ken, filled with fury, goes, yeah, and then goes for the flurry of blows.
How would actually before you do the flurry of blows, how would you like to do this?
Oh, okay, so take that back. Ken just runs up in extremely in rough shape, like bloodied, just like runs up and then gives it like his, he puts everything he can into one punch. With all it, like, he was on the verge of death and he just like wakes up and then suddenly rushes and just puts everything he can in one punch. And then just stands there, just like lets his arm like swing afterwards as the thing is like dead. Like swing limp. He's cashed right now.
Gotcha. And as you do this, the creature shudders and dies. The fire extinguishing whatever flame it had inside of itself. And once again, the ruins of Angabondar go silent, and there's darkness besides that which you have been glowing with in this limited area, and specifically the light that I described to the south beyond this chamber. There's stillness, there's quiet, there's no more combat. What would you like to do?
Head for the light.
Ken drops to one knee. He's like, we gotta catch our
Yeah.
breath somewhere.
Yeah, I'm thinking the light might be the like the altar or the pool or whatever. The guy said was a safe spot to rest.
But hey Ken,
What's
you
up,
think
bud?
you think we can eat this thing?
You talking about the worm?
Yeah.
Ken looks up and smiles. He's like, man, when you're hungry enough, you can eat damn near anything.
Yeah, because I don't think we have any food.
Ken pops open his bag and shows you one of his rations. He's like, I
Oh.
took this from the place we fucking robbed.
All right. So you have one ration?
No, I think
Okay.
I think I took 3 to 5. I'll check my inventory.
All right. Well,
And I can also cook. I have cooking utensils.
yeah,
I believe.
I'll try to chop off a worm steak.
Okay. Make a nature check.
Worm steak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Worm
Make-
filth.
Make a nature check.
11.
That is good enough to lop off a pretty hefty piece of meat. You have no idea if it's edible. You have no idea how it's going to taste.
Nice.
It's fleshy.
Yeah, I got the.
Ken looks to the ranger and
Yeah.
points at the worm steak. He's like, "Is this gonna make us puke?"
I mean, Ricardo, if you would like to roll a survival or nature check, you may do
He
so.
rolled a survival. Not so good.
You got an 11.
Again, that is. I don't know. You've never encountered a worm like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
up to you, man. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna eat it.
I got a good con save, so you know
How about
I'll
you take a sample?
yeah. I mean I got a steak. We'll
Cook
yeah
it
let's.
first. Make sure you get all the.
You
teeth
guys
worms out.
you guys want to see what's in this cave or?
Ken's like, "Let me see this shit." Rips off a piece, throws it up
Yeah,
in the
we-
air, and then hits it with his cantrip to cook
How
it.
long have we been traveling?
I would say about 6 hours at this point.
Oh, not bad.
But Ken
Wanted to make sure we
basically
weren't
took
on
like
our
a handful of the
24-hour
meat
thing.
and then threw it up in the air, cooked it, and then would hand it to Juan and said,
All right.
Does it look good?"
Yeah, I want I mean so it's already cooked is what you're saying. You just cooked it.
Well, I cooked it. I threw it up in the air and then blasted it with my cantrip.
Okay.
and
Hey,
I'd
I'll
give it to
try
you.
it. I'll
Yeah.
take one for the team. I'll try this shit. Juan takes a bite out of the worm steak that Ken has prepared for him.
Okay, let me check something here. I mean, you've cooked it with your fists, is that right?
My cantrip, yeah.
Your cantrip. How long did you use the cantrip for?
I mean, as long as because Ken's been able to do this for a long time, so he knows his
Yeah.
way around cooking.
And he apparently knows how to cook, yeah, so I trust he wouldn't undercook it.
Make an intelligence check on the undercooking.
Is that Ken?
Intelligence.
Yeah,
I
Ken.
mean, it's like weird cave worm meat. How do we know
Yeah.
what color is rare?
Oh, where am I rolling intelligence? A straight intelligence? Okay.
Just a straight intelligence check, yeah.
Come on, Ken. Oh my god, Ken.
I can't. Ken does not roll well.
So you cook it for it actually takes a little while if you want to spend the time to do this.
Yeah, he would make sure it at least looks presentable before giving it.
I
to
mean, we're
his
doing a
comrade.
short rest. We're coming
at-
up on a short rest, so
At this point, Ken has seen Juan do some pretty impressive things, and he's it takes a lot to impress Ken. So Ken is like, this guy, maybe this guy's in charge. Make sure it's all right. So he's trying to cook it to his best of his
Yeah.
ability.
Okay. You probably overcook it a bit. You have no idea. Juan, make a Constitution saving throw.
okay. I like my worm black one. Oh, 10.
You don't get sick in that you don't vomit it back up. It is not pleasant.
Yeah.
There is a gooiness to the
Mm.
inside that is that you are not suspecting.
Like gushers.
Yeah, it's not great, frankly.
Oh.
You are poisoned,
Oh god.
and therefore you will take disadvantage on ability checks for
Okay, I
now.
wouldn't need that.
How long is that? How long is that?
This one,
Okay.
go ahead and roll me a d6.
After you eat it, Ken would look at you with anticipation. How'd it taste?
Not good. Big gooey. That's got a
Oh,
6.
shit.
Boss, you're not looking the right color there. You're usually a little less green.
I'm very hungry.
Ken would hand you one of his rations. He'd be like, "You can take this."
Oh,
Feeling bad that he was.
you
or
undercooked my
making you
worm steak.
I'm sorry, man. I did my best. Just eat this instead.
Yeah.
Gives you one of his rations.
Thanks, pal.
One less ration.
So
for
what
Ken.
is the 6 mean? My like 6 minutes.
That would be 6 hours. That you
6
minutes until you're
hours.
dead.
Okay. Dang. All right. Did I take any damage or is it just the poison?
Nope, just the poison.
Okay.
I feel like none of us can
Would you
cure
like
that either.
to Sorry. So, are you going to take the short rest right now, or are you going to
Yeah.
continue onwards? Like, what's
I think
the?
we should
We-
go to the light and take
Maybe
a short
find
rest
somewhere
Dude,
a bit
guys,
more
cave.
safe.
There's a cave like right next to us.
If we don't see the pool where we need to dip the weapon, then we'd probably try to move somewhere a bit more safe before we rest. Because
Okay.
this doesn't feel safe since we just got bombarded by monsters.
Okay. So, what I would say is, you can venture forward a bit, and there is a doorway where the light is emanating from, but you cannot see beyond just the crack right now. So, if you would like to enter in that area, you may do so. It is technically off the path. The path continues downward. The stairs continue to descend. But it's up to you as into which direction you would like to go. Through the doorway where the light's coming from, or further into the darkness downward.
Ken's like holding his side. He's like, I need a break.
short rest before we open that door, because that sounds ominous. But also, it sounds like that door probably is not gonna like open anytime soon. Maybe we
Ken,
just take it right here.
It's already open by like a crack. It's like, I don't know, maybe less than an inch, but there's light spilling through. And that's how you saw it.
Ken
Who's
only
the,
wants to briefly rest.
Let's take a peek.
Yeah, who's the sneakiest? Someone go take a peek.
Ken is the sneakiest, but he's not going to do anything sneaky until he's full HP.
We got a +7. When Ricardo's gonna sneak over to the door and take a leak. Take a look
Okay.
quietly.
Damn it.
You
Ricardo just
go
doing
over to the
things
door
again.
and you push the door open as to look inside. Is that right?
Uh,
It's a large stone
Yeah.
door.
yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay. And as you do so, it does cause a grating of stone on stone. It's a little hard, but you're able to push it open, and it opens up into quite a surprising scene, actually. I'll send this in Discord. You can see a
Close the
path
door.
that goes down along the shoreline to what looks to be a ruined temple. And there is a light shining from above downwards across the temple and the water. And the water looks pure and gorgeous and beautiful. And it looks as if it is perfectly still and on a summer's day would be shimmering and shining in a beauty that frankly you've not yet seen in the country of Thay. The temple, ancient, not necessarily entirely falling apart, old, sad looking, quiet from your vantage point, Ricardo. A deeper picture if you would like to see that.
This is off the beaten path.
Definitely investigating this shit out of this.
Let's
Let's,
is
let's
that
take
potentially the pool we're looking for to dip the thing? One of the wells or no? Something different.
Maybe like inside the shrine. Let's
I
let's
feel
take
like
a short
there was
rest like right on the other side of the doors. Like we'll go through, close the doors, take a short rest, and then go investigate the place.
Ken looks windy. He's like, yeah, I'm down
What
for
are we looking
whatever.
at?
Whatever the group decides would be the safest, yeah.
Juan?
Let's
Short
do it.
rest?
Short rest. Definitely doing a short rest.
Yeah. So let's let's get to the other side of the door, close it behind us, and then take a short rest.
Okay. You close the door behind you again, grating of stone on stone. You are able to shut it. And there's a stillness and quiet. Who would like to keep watch while you take a short rest? Or if everyone would like to keep watch, you may do so.
I think we gotta take turns so we can each get help.
I mean, it's only an hour, but I mean,
Yeah, it's
suppose-
not like a long rest where you actually need to like sleep for certain amounts of time and everything.
Well, I'll keep watch then if I can still.
Yeah.
Ricardo will keep watch at the door.
Okay.
I've got good perception. I also gotta heal up a
Study
little bit.
the like the building from where we are.
15 health.
Roll a perception check if you so wish.
I would like to.
15.
Full health. Perception.
Count a few things.
15. Do I want to?
I'm so bad at rolling, even with my good modifiers.
Yeah, so can I roll it? If I rolled my hit die, can I roll another one?
Yes.
Alright.
I'm gonna do 2.
All 9.
Ricardo and Roboticus.
Dude, I rolled so bad. That
You can
sucks.
note several things. There appears to be some sort of dock with a small craft, a boat, a sailboat. There's no wind here, so it's a little surprising. The walls of the temple, building, shrine, whatever it was, appear to have crumbled where the gate used to be, and any wood that might have been there has been long rotten and disintegrated on whatever, it's just gone, entirely gone. The walls appear to be sturdy, thick, except on the inside the tower itself is beginning to crumble and break. You suspect, from what you can tell, that the tower is hollow, that if there were ways up along it or floors on the inside, like the wood on the gate, they too have probably disintegrated over time and and no longer exist. 15 and the 16 were both good enough in the stillness and the moments of quiet while your group was resting and not talking to each other to notice a gurgling and bubbling on the inside, almost like a fountain from somewhere within.
Found the fountain, boys.
Let's go dip the bow in there. Robot man. Be my human shield. My robot shield. Bumblebee. You have a code name?
Marcus.
Code name Bumblebee.
Yeah, we
Alright,
should
everybody.
go.
Is
We
everybody
should
rest?
head to the tower after the short rest.
Everybody feel better?
Yep.
I feel good, not great, but I feel good.
We should go check out the shrine. Seems like it could be well we're looking for one of the checkpoints.
Okay. As you guys heal up, you stand up once again and decide to venture forth into the actual shrine. You make your way over past the sort of pier area with the single sailboat. It rests there, moored to some sort of piece of steel that has not fully rotted away itself. It's rusted away, excuse me. And as you look further upon the walls, they don't look as if they were broken from the outside. Looks as if something from the inside exploded and destroyed the walls outwards because of the way the stone has splayed across the ground on the outside of the building. As you get close and you can hear the fountain louder and louder, you can see the light shining through the gaps in the tower, illuminating what would be clearly be a fountain on the inside. It spurts water 10 feet into the air, 20 feet in diameter itself, a circular, beautiful fountain with a small geyser. It glows the same glow of the water on the outside, and yet there's a mystique to it, a beauty, a mysticalness. The entirety of the temple, this tower, is hollow at this point, and you can see up through the top itself, the roof broken open. Some debris lies on the ground around the fountain, none of it inside the fountain, suspiciously. Ricardo, would you like to put your bow in?
Yeah, Ricardo would take his bow and put it in two hands and approach.
Okay,
Offer
you
it.
begin to do so. Make an intelligence saving throw for me.
The trick. 10.
As you get close, you hear a voice in your mind, and you hear, "Who would unlock the power of Mistra, goddess of magic, lady of might, and power incarnate? Speak."
I am Ricardo. I come to power my bow.
Your bow. And what would you use this tool for, Ricardo?
Fight crime.
Roll a persuasion check.
I'm Batman.
Nice.
Persuade. 9.
Fight crime. I'm not sure I trust you are being truthful with me, Ricardo. You have unlocked the first shrine, or excuse me, you have unlocked this shrine through the submersion of your tool in the first. You are allowed to do so as well here, yet know that there is a chance it will come at a price when all is said and done. We shall speak again at the next shrine if you make it so far. Mistra be with you. And
Peace
you
be
guys
with you.
you saw that Ricardo froze for a moment, and he seemed to be talking, but there was no sound coming out of his mouth. And Ricardo, you're now able to actually move forward and put your bow into the water if you so wish.
Yes, very much so.
Okay? And you dip it, and it glows momentarily. And you can see that as it glows, the water swirls, and the 10-foot fountain, the geyser, dissipates and goes down. And as your hands go in, and the geyser dissipates and goes flat, all the water goes still and then freezes over solid like ice. Make a
Oh,
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. 13.
Good enough. You're able to hold on to the bow without letting go. The shock of the cold across your scaly hands. 6 seconds. 12 seconds.
Pulls him out.
You attempt to pull them out. Make a strength check.
Uh, 17.
And with an almighty heave, you begin to shatter the ice. And it begins to break.
And Ricardo roars.
And you
Do I
pull
get
your
them free?
You do get them free. You pull
Okay,
your
good.
hands out, and as you do so, the bow continues to glow, and the ice shatters and cracks, and it has that sound of like ice on a lake when it's shifting, the sort of noise, and then it all breaks apart, and it is once more water. And as it breaks apart, ice shards fly up into the air and into the bow, making it cold and then room temperature, and it stops glowing.
Ricardo looks puzzled, but happy.
Uh, From now on, when you roll your attack roll with your bow, I need you to roll an extra d20 if you get below a 5 on your roll.
Okay.
Okay,
So he's done 2 out of the 3 dippins, right?
that is correct.
What did Thorax say about the time limit? Like how much time does he have to do the third one?
I thought it was 24 hours in between each.
You now have 24 hours to get to the next shrine.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
What would you guys like to do?
What time would it be like in game?
It would be, I believe, Probably mid-evening, because you left the hut around a little before midday. You got to Thorax hideout about 2 or 3 in the afternoon. You've been traveling for 6 hours, so it's probably on towards nighttime, so 9 p.m. ish.
Is it bedtime yet, or are we gonna keep going?
Well,
I think we should keep traveling, but
we got a day. We got 24 hours until we got to find the next thing for
the
his
long
bow.
rest would be nice to
Yeah,
recharge.
but maybe we get fully recharged before the next leg of it.
Yeah. Is there any concept? Well, since is this like this is caves, right? So like, there's not really like daylight, so to speak, right? It's
That is
more
correct.
all of our
There,
torchlight.
there is daylight from where you stand right now, shining down through some series of tunnels into this area, but it seems like it's being refracted in some ways, and so it's difficult to fully understand.
Ken's got dark vision, so it's like all look the same to him, pretty much. I feel like.
Okay.
Actually, make a nature check for me, Ricardo.
Sure. 14.
You think it's moonlight.
Seems like it's nighttime. We should maybe take a long rest before we
Sure.
seems like this is
So
a decent place to take a rest.
yeah, this is probably be our last one.
And then we'll have to
We
really
can't sleep
book it
until
to
we
the
find the
next spot.
next
Yeah.
checkpoint.
It'd be 8 hours for the long rest, right? Is that the minimum?
Yeah, it is 8 hours for a long rest at a minimum.
Yeah, Ricardo votes long rest,
So we have 16 left
and then we
to
continue our journey.
to get to the next pool.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think we
I
can do it.
could it would be
I feel like that's
logical.
ideally the scenario you want to do is like
Ideally,
as soon as you set the timer for the next one, you do a long rest immediately, so you're fully good for whatever's ahead of you.
Yeah.
We should have done a long rest, then dipped the boat.
Doesn't matter. It's
Yeah,
the same,
we should
same
have.
thing.
Same thing. All right, let's
Um,
long rest it up and then continue on. We're gonna have to probably fight some more baddies along the way.
Okay. Go ahead, take your long rest, guys.
Right.
I won't be poisoned
Recharge
anymore.
those, yeah.
Would you
and I
like to
need
take it in the temple?
I feel like that's the smart play, like having
I think so.
some
It seemed
walls.
okay. Is it like cold still, or is it like normal now?
Nope. The bow is room temperature at this point.
Oh, it feels good, boys. I got all my my spells back. Like I can do my healing and stuff again.
Nice. I'm not poisoned anymore.
Ken stretches. He's like, I feel a lot better. Holy fuck.
Yeah. You looked like shit before, Ken. I wasn't gonna say anything because I'm a good guy, but yeah.
Ken nods. He's like, yeah. I was in rough shape there.
Would so we just did a long rest, right? During the long rest, would we have, because we can do things during the long rest. It's not just like we have to like.
You can. I believe you all need at least 6 hours of sleep, however.
All right, so we have 2 hours to kind of like do whatever we want,
Yeah.
as long as we don't like start a fight.
I was gonna recover some of his arrows from the scene of the crime,
Nice.
from the battle back there. See if I can get a few.
Do you do this during the long rest, or do you do this after the long rest?
I would have done my sleeping, and then I would have like backtracked a little bit just to kind
Okay.
of gather arrows. And
Okay.
maybe done like a little like half recon during that, during maybe
Go
a
ahead and
recon scout walk.
roll me a investigation check.
Yeah, how about a 6?
It's confusing. All of the bodies of the creatures are all gone. There are no arrows. In fact, there's no sign of a fight whatsoever. It appears that whatever happened here has been scrubbed of this area.
Odd.
Wonder if that. Yeah.
It
So
was
is-
all a dream.
Yeah. So
I
we're
want to
we.
say part of like Ken's long rest too is like the 2 hours that he's not sleeping, he's like meditating. And like normally when you see his flames and his fire, it's like always red. But like during his meditative stance, he like glows really bright, and then like you see like a blue flame emit from him that you don't normally see.
Cool.
So we did our rest in like. Are we in like a shrine? What were we in? Like a building or something?
Yes, this would be some sort of temple.
I feel like we should at least. I'll just use my 2 hours to check out, like, take a look around in the immediate area. Like, I'm not gonna go wandering too far around, but like, check out like walls and stuff and see if there's any.
I wanna do the same
Nice.
thing.
Yeah.
Showing them. Definitely, I want to check out the
Yeah.
boat. Cast or ritual identify anything that looks like a magical trinket of some kind.
Okay. Uh, there's not really any trinkets around. Looking around, the two of you are able to see effectively everything that's within the image there. It does appear that the tunnel or the cavern that you are in is at least, I guess, 500 feet tall. It looks like from what you can see, the walls slope up. You're not necessarily sure you can see the far side of the shore in any direction. In fact, what you sit on is like a little island that some rock, like a rock bridge, brings you over to through this sandy path. And once you're on the island, you can't tell how far across the lake is. Could go for miles so far as you know into the darkness.
Hey Juan, you got a bow on you?
Bow?
Yeah. How far can you like, can we shoot like a bow?
I have a javelin. I don't have a bow
Oh yeah,
though.
don't throw that.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a hand crossbow. I am gonna use magical tinkering to make the head of the crossbow bolt give off light, and then I'm just gonna like shoot it, arc it off into the distance to see how far the water goes.
Okay. And what is the distance on that?
120 feet.
That's the long distance.
Yep.
Okay. You are able to shoot the hand crossbow 120 feet. Uh, the light arcs out over the water. It keeps going, goes over what would appear to be a rock jutting out over the water, and then into the water. And you can see the light go down, down, down. And you realize that not only is the water still and calm, it is disturbingly deep. More than 100 feet deep. And eventually you lose the light very quickly.
There's definitely some kind of monster in this water wand. I think we should probably leave soon.
Yeah. Where do you think we're supposed to go from here? Like,
We gotta keep going down. This was like a little offshoot of the main path.
okay. Cool. Yeah.
You know, Roboticus doesn't need to breathe, so I'm like real tempted to like jump down and see what's at the bottom.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that, Roboticus.
Yeah, I won't, but that would be fun.
Well,
Should we gather up the boys and head out?
Jump down there, no balls.
yeah. I mean,
Was
if
the,
everybody's done,
was the
we should,
sailboat just like an old beat up sailboat?
Sorry, say that again.
The sailboat, was the sailboat anything? It was just old beat up sailboat.
So would you have cast Identify on it?
I would have, because that sailboat is suspicious as
Okay.
fuck.
And something. Suspicious as fuck, you say.
Sailboat with no wind. Like, come on.
It is technically a folding boat.
Huh.
I
What
will say.
Ooh.
folding boat.
Ooh. That's nice. That's how we leave. Right?
12
That's what I think it is.
So it's 10 feet long, 4 feet wide, 2 feet deep. As you get close to it and identify it, it does reveal itself to have 3 command words. One which would allow it to unfold into its current form, and that would be the Elvish word for collapse. The second command word would be for it to unfold into a significantly larger ship, and that would be unfurl. The third word causes it to fold back in upon itself into the box that is 12 by 6 by 6 inches and weighs 4 pounds. The third word would be stow.
So I wait till everyone is around and can see what I'm doing. And then I walk up to the boat and I'm like, hey guys, I think we should take this boat with us. And I say the word for stow.
Gotcha. And it's in the water still, mind you. So I assume you'll grab onto it as you do this.
Yes.
Okay. And it collapses into the 12 by 6 by 6 inch box, which you then hold in your hand, and it like you're sort of pulling it up out of the water as you tell it to stow, and it begins to magically furl up into this box.
Sidebar. Does this
Nice
mean
trick.
that if I am like, say I'm at, at a tower and I'm looking down at a courtyard at some bad guys, does this mean I can throw a 24-foot long boat onto people?
If you toss it into the air and give the correct command word, I don't see why not.
Oh.
It doesn't necessarily bode well for the state of your boat at that point, but it could be a great one-time use.
Maybe I need like a summer job. Fix it up.
It's like a Wile E. Coyote drop a fucking massive boulder on Roadrunner's
Right?
head.
Like my ultimate attack is now throw boat. But yeah, I will like hold it out so like the rest of the guys can see and be like, I think a boat might come in handy later. I'll just go ahead and I'll put this giant boat into my pocket for later.
Gotcha.
Interesting robot.
What, you guys have never seen a crazy magic boat? It's a boat and it's a box to store your goodies in.
Well, I think Juan was a pilot, a captain.
I mean, I wasn't a
Ken
captain.
stares at the
I know how
robot
to
and then
sail.
starts pointing at him and says, I think he's made of magic, so he seems to be able to interact with magic things. Lowers his hand.
Yeah, I sensed something magical about this boat. So from now on, you can all call me Captain Roboticus.
All right. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Was there anything else that stood out?
Not in particular, no. It's funny, the sandy area is pretty devoid of rocks or rubble. The pier itself is actually carved out of stone. It's pretty immaculate. The stone pillars that descend down into the water descend further than you can see. You suspect that if you were to step off the sandy edge into the water itself, you would probably go waist deep almost immediately, and then who knows how deep it would get, how fast. There is grass growing around the edges of the shrine. You suspect that during the day, when it's not moonlight, but rather sunlight, it's able to sustain some level of life here. But there are no signs of life other than this. Not even bats, from what you can tell.
This place is creepy as fuck.
Death lurks here.
Well,
That's what Ken says.
should we continue on our journey? On to the next floor?
Ken wipes his nose. He shrugs. Why not? Not dead yet, right?
All right, let's head out.
All right. Source of light, please.
Each of us has something
Ken has
that
dark
can
vision.
emit 5 feet of light, at least.
Okay.
But we don't have a lantern, do we?
We're gonna
Don't think-
continue to run into this problem.
I don't think you guys grabbed a lantern. Through the darkness, you will begin your descent through the stairways once more. Is that correct?
Yeah.
As you begin your descent, moving slowly in the darkness, I would need a survival check to begin going down.
Can I like help Ricardo with his survival and give him something because of my dark
Yeah,
vision?
You guys can work together on that.
How about a nat 20?
It's pretty good. Even though this going is slow because of the 5 feet of movement that some of you have, you are able to move together effectively and cautiously. There are areas where the stairways have crumbled, and there are narrow areas where you, as a team, need to slowly go one at a time, single file. Not too big of a problem. Until you reach a point where the stairs in front of you disappear into the darkness. Which three of you, or which two of you have dark vision? It would be Ken and Ricardo, is that right?
Ken has it. I think I'm the only one.
I
Crap.
think Juan has a torch that he crafted.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Did we
If you-
use that up though? I thought
We
used
used
up
the
both our
original.
torches.
I thought you used only one of the torches that I had, and then I.
Or maybe. I remember
So-
I know I used my torch.
So wherever this pathway was supposed to lead is more than 5 feet away from you, so you can't see it with your simple light. It is more than the 30 feet, I believe. Is it 30 or 60, Ken? Of dark vision.
I think it's 60. Let me double check. 60 feet dark vision.
It is 35 to 40 feet away. You see the stairway continue to descend. Probably about at a 10-foot elevation drop from where you are now.
Stairs are over this way.
We're gonna get across.
Was that all I saw, or was it something else?
It's just a giant gap into a chasm of darkness and nothingness. It's almost kind of like, in Lord of the Rings, where like they have to jump from the set of
Yeah,
stairs
yeah,
to
yeah.
the next. It's kind of
Yep.
like that, but it's entirely pitch black.
Right before Gandalf fights the Balrog.
Yeah, exactly. It's about a 35 foot gap, 10 feet below you.
Ken cracks his knuckles. Should I go first? And then he looks back. He's like, "Oh, you guys can't see this." He points. He's like, "There's a big gap here, and then some stairs."
How long is the gap?
He looks back and smiles. He's like, "It's pretty far."
All right.
You guys can't even see it, so you'll be totally jumping in the dark.
Yeah, what's the
Unless
Unless I
drop?
get there.
Like-
Hold on. If I get there first, I can hold up my hands, and he lights his hand up, sort of give you something to aim at least.
If a robot lights up a bunch of like pebbles, can you leave a pebble on each thing?
I can only have 4 active at a time.
Damn.
Do we have any rope left?
I got rope.
sure.
What are you gonna do with rope?
My rope might be gone because of the grappling hook scenario.
True. I don't know, something. We gotta like do something so we can get across. So I can cast spider climb, so I can just walk across the wall, but that's not gonna work for all of us.
Ken wants to jump.
Isn't it a far jump? How far can you jump?
He he looks down at his shoes. He's like, I don't know. Haven't used these yet.
Good fly.
All right.
So we have to do like a like get the Ricardo, you have like pittons, right? Maybe we like just secure the rope here and then secure the rope to the other side, and you can just like shimmy down the rope
How far down is it?
like 30, 35 feet, I think you said. Like the drop down to our death, we don't know.
Hmm. Well, first we should check to see if this is like an Indiana Jones situation and grab like some pebbles on the ground and throw them at.
Ken's like, hold on, I
See
got
if
an
they-
idea. And then like looks for a rock that we could tie the rope around to help. Like we could maybe throw the rope. I don't know. He wants to get the rope secure on the other side somehow. If we don't have a grappling hook, he's gonna try and makeshift one.
Makeshift grappling hook.
Yeah.
I like.
Let's check to see if they're invisible first, and just chuck some rocks at the void.
Ricardo, or not Ricardo, Roboticus is a side glance at Juan, and just like scatter some pebbles into the void to see if there's invisible stairs.
That's an interesting idea. As you do so, they fall. And you would know
Okay.
this because you could light any of them up if you so wished, and they would not scatter across anything. It's quite clear that the stairs have effectively fallen away, broken away on some level, and that this is some sort of chasm. You wait to hear the sound of the stones hitting upon something. 3, 4, 5, 6. It takes a full 10 seconds of counting until you hear distantly a crack of stone on stone.
Well, we definitely should not fall.
Yeah. And we're sure this is the way?
Ken starts counting on his fingers. He's like, I think that's pretty far down.
How? I guess I'll see you guys on the other side. And I'm gonna cast spider climb on myself. And I'm gonna walk across the wall over to the other side of the stairs and check out the other side.
Okay. Cast Spider Climb, you're able to get up against the wall, and as you do so, you make your way over to the other side. You can see this light in the dark lighting up the wall as he goes. This strange metallic man somehow batoning his way thunk, 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 into the wall to make his way over to the stairs. And as he makes it there, they seem sturdy, they seem stable. Anything you would like to do while you're there, Roboticus?
Just yell over to the rest of the guys that hey, it's stable. If you can get over here, you won't fall.
Throw us a rope.
I forgot to bring the rope with me.
I mean,
go
how
back
long
and
does spider climb last?
yeah, an hour. So I go back and I get the rope.
Okay.
I hand it to Juan and say, "Hold this. I'm gonna go to the other side. I'll secure it over there. Dragon, give me one of those big old nail things you have, the pins."
Oh, Ricardo.
I reach into Ricardo's pack and I take one of his pittance. And
Sleep well, sweet prince.
I hand one to Juan and I take another one for myself. And then I spider climb back across.
Stealing
Gotcha.
my pittance, Spider Boy.
Okay. And as you do so, you make it back across. You would like to hammer one of the batons into the stairway, I assume, tie a rope off. So
we
while they
thinking,
hold
should
it,
I do it to the wall? Is it like a round stairwell?
no, it's just like a stairwell set into the cliffside. Let me see if I can
Okay.
find.
I'm sure you do it to whatever looks most secure, right? Blinky face.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I would evaluate my surroundings for the most secure location to
Make
fasten
an
the rope.
investigation check.
Will a 27 do it?
Yeah, that is good enough to figure out where to put this thing. You think you should put it in between the stairs and the cliff side, or like the stone wall, basically. And so you think it would probably be most secure there.
So I do that.
All right, give me a strength check just to be able to like hammer it in effectively. You have something to hammer it in with. Yeah, you could use your fists most likely.
Yeah,
but-
that's what I was gonna use.
Okay.
I have my armored fists. I was just gonna punch it in.
Let's see.
And I rolled a 10.
That's good enough. It takes some time, but you are able to hammer it in ever so slowly. Who was holding the rope on the other side?
Oh, that was Juan.
What are you guys doing with that?
Shrugging shoulders and letting go.
Ken spits on his hands and looks at the group, says, "Let me show you how it's done."
All
You
right.
want to shimmy across?
Yep.
Well, hold up there, Ken. What am I
Looks-
supposed to
he
do
looks-
with it?
Snaps his head back. What?
What am I supposed to do with this thing?
You gotta
Smiles.
secure it over on that side.
He smiles and he says, "Hold on tight."
Yeah, but what like when I go across, what am I supposed to do with it?
Ken shrugs.
All right.
He
Yeah,
looks
you
around.
guys-
He's like,
Fine.
he looks around.
Go
points at something,
across,
he's-
basically telling me to go fuck myself, Ken, and I'm
No,
totally
he
gonna
points
hold
at
this
something,
rope
he's like,
for
tight,
you.
tight to that. And just like points into something secure.
There's not really anything secure. It's just like a solid stone, solid stone cavern, and then stairs, and then the stone wall is on your left. The gaping area is to your right and in front of you. There's really nothing to like tie it onto. I would say.
There's nothing. Then Ken would be like, "All right, fine, fuck it," and stops climbing. He's like, "I'll go last," and grabs the rope from Juan.
Well, actually, I hear them bickering, and I spider climb back across. And I'm like, "Here, I'll hold the rope. Just go across."
Ken shrugs and starts climbing.
I use my
Okay.
spider climb powers to like double brace myself.
Make an acrobatics check, Ken. And make a strength check, Roboticus.
Classic Ken 1.
Can we have until everyone else is across? Maybe Juan helps me hold the rope.
Yeah, that's fine.
1 equals 7 or 8 though.
So you don't have. You just move slowly, Ken.
Okay.
This is not necessarily so hard. Like you've got your knees around it, you've got your arms around it. You don't think you're gonna fall. You're not necessarily incompetent at this. You just go slowly, and it gets a little hard, especially because when you get towards the ledge on the opposite side after about 35 feet.
Someone's
or
behind
so,
me. I'm just like, "Oh, sorry, just taking my time. Give me a minute here."
Oh, anyone else having Ace Ventura raccoon flashbacks?
God no.
it is a little bit of a pain in the ass, especially because nobody's holding the rope on the other side, for you to get up onto the other side because you're like it's dangling down below the ledge, right? And so that moment is ever so slightly fraught. You do not fall. You are holding on to the ledge and you are able to pull yourself up and over.
All right. Ken's gonna like wait at the other end and like try to help anybody else who's climbing across up, in case it gets hairy. He's just gonna try to like grab them before they fall and die.
Okay. Who would like to go next? Juan?
I think Ricardo was
It's-
gonna go next, but he's BRBing.
He can always fly, right?
Yeah, what was it? It's acrobatics, right?
Yes.
Okay. 17.
Ooh.
It's funny. You watch Ken do it, and you think you learn a few things, and as you make your way across, you do so much faster, probably double time.
Like a
All right.
robot man with ease.
And because Ken is helping, you don't have too much of an issue getting up over the lip on the other side. In fact, you're able to basically end up sitting on the ledge instead of having to like pull yourself up in an awkward position. And so now there are two. I almost want to say, unless Ricardo like really doesn't want to fly, I think he can get over without issue. And especially because you guys are lit up with magic, he would be able to see where you are. So I don't think that's a problem. That's once a long rest, so maybe I won't say that he does that, especially if he wants to hold on to that flight.
Yeah, I assume he has like a good acrobatics check. Like,
Seems to have pretty juice stats.
yeah.
He does seem to have pretty juiced. Yeah, he's got a +4 to it. Not proficient though.
Athletics.
Acrobatics or athletics.
Well,
I think it should be acrobatics actually. Yeah.
I kind of like that Ken is like okay at a few things and then bad at most things and then like really good at like one thing.
yeah.
This feels realistic.
Ken's bad at being like
Smart and charismatic.
not so I want to say socializing, being likable. Ken's bad at being likable.
That's his
Yeah.
thing though.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be a hothead and like, you know, he's an outcast.
Ken's abrasive, and there you go.
Sorry.
I don't know. What do we do about Ricardo? He's obviously he's gonna make it, but should we just like? I mean, he
Yeah,
BRB like right as it was his turn. Should we just roll for him, and then if he misses, then we make him use the wings or whatever?
Yeah, I think that's probably the good call, and we'll just tell him that was going to be his outcome regardless. Let's see. I will make the roll for him.
Yeah, he's not falling no matter
Yeah.
what.
Okay.
He's fine.
Nice.
And Roboticus, you can go over the spider climb.
I robo spider climb my way over.
And can we pull? So everyone's over, right?
Yes.
So now this
everybody's over.
rope is just dangling. Can we like pull
Yeah,
the
let's-
pit, pull the pit out, and
Yeah, you can salvage the rope and the piton however you wish.
okay? Would that be? Is it easy to pull out?
Did we make it across?
Is it
You
ever easy to
did.
pull out? Ken says.
Oh,
and
dude,
starts
you fell to
chuckling.
your death.
I can fly if I really need to.
Oh, we discussed it. You're good.
Yeah.
You're all good. Make a strength check to pull the piton out.
Okay. 13.
It is not budging. You can untie the rope without issue.
Yeah, I'll get the
but
rope.
the baton is like
Yeah.
difficult to pull out.
Yeah.
Well, I think Ricardo has a bunch of those.
Okay. Cool. Nice.
He's probably got at least 5.
All right.
Let's continue on our way then, shall we?
Is Ken leading the way?
I'd
He's the
say
only
Ken
one we
is like
see.
I'd say Ken is supporting Ricardo because he has the dark vision. Like Ricardo's the one with the sense of direction. Ken is the one who can see where we're going.
Okay.
Team effort.
Well, whoever's leading the way,
So Ricardo is definitely giving Ken a piggyback right now,
yeah.
so Ken can like direct him.
Yeah, I'm sort of just like giving him a like I'm describing what I'm seeing as we're moving, and he's the one telling us where we should go.
Yeah,
sort of
while
deal.
he gives you a piggyback. Yeah, we get it.
Gotcha.
We're all on board.
Let me pull up an image.
I want to shoot this new bow.
So there's like a big cave, these rocks and shit ahead. Yeah.
It's funny because like Ricardo already said he doesn't like Ken, and now Ken's like
We have to work together.
riding on top of his shoulders like he's a child.
Oh, he's not riding on my shoulder.
No, you are definitely giving him a piggyback ride. That's canon. That's how it happened.
Let's see.
It's like when Luke is being trained by Yoda.
Exactly.
I'm Yoda in this
Is
scenario on your
Not
back.
like that at all.
I'm the master here. Training. You're the. I'm the traitor. Ken chuckles.
As you continue to travel onward, you do eventually come to an area that is more lit up than the others. And it takes a while for you to get there. I want to say another 3 or 4 hours, which puts you roughly at half time in regards to how much longer you have until you reach the place that you need to be. But this area is strange in that it diverges into multiple different tunnels and offshoots.
Hmm.
Ignore the golem looking figure in this, that doesn't matter. But you are coming from the stairs in the top left. There are 1, 2, 3 different directions to go. One across a bridge with water pouring down into the center of the bridge. 2 would be at the bottom of the stairs just to the left where that little golem type creature is. And 3 would be where the light seems to be coming from.
Last time the light was the fountain. Do we head there right away? Or do we check these other doors out first?
Let me also describe the light a little. It is flickering, almost like a campfire or a flame.
Hmm.
Ken would approach the statue-looking thing and try to interact with it.
You mean like the little golem creature?
Yeah.
That's not there.
Yeah, we were
Oh,
supposed to ignore it.
my bad.
Jeez, Ken.
It's just an open
Sorry.
archway into a dark tunnel.
So just
Yeah.
two different paths, and then one's lit up, basically.
3 different paths, one
Oh,
across
3,
the bridge from the viewpoint of this picture.
Well, we are on the clock.
Do we have a scout that can go in the dark tunnel? Like a Drake or one of your guys?
Ken
I
clicks his
think.
heels, and you see his boots light up. He's like, I can go pretty far ahead.
Go look in those doorways. See if you can see anything.
Ken grins and says, back in the flesh, and it just runs away.
All right, which one would you like to go down, Ken?
He'll just blast down the one straight ahead first.
Okay. Which would be the let's see. That's going to be the one with the flame, or the dark tunnel, or the one across the bridge?
Across the bridge.
Okay. As you zip across the bridge, you do hear a cracking underfoot. There's no issues, just something to note. You continue onward, and you quickly find that there is another set of stairs after a turn in a tunnel from the viewpoint where the image is being taken from. And you can see that there are stairs that begin to descend in a switchback pattern, at least the 60 feet that your dark vision allows.
All right. Well, I'd only be there for information, and then I just like run back.
Okay.
And then like run down one of the other hallways real quick.
And as you zip across the bridge where the water is striking once again, one of the stones under your feet gives way. You give me a dexterity saving throw.
I wouldn't go all the way back. I would stay on the other side
Oh, you okay? Gotcha.
and then go down a different hallway.
Oh, you have to go back across the bridge to go back to any of the other hallways, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then yeah, I'll do a dex save. That's fine.
Okay.
Let's see. $18.
No problem. You are able to catch yourself without issue and move forward across the bridge. But it is clear that that bridge is weak, and that one of the stones at the very least is given way.
I look back to Lad and say, "This bridge is gonna cave. We gotta get across now. Pick a spot, and then run back."
Do you run back across the bridge again, or do you?
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
s-
to one of the other directions to try to
Okay.
scout ahead.
Okay. The left or the central one there, where the golem figure is, or the one with the flickering flame.
The one without the light.
Okay. You head down this tunnel, and it is a stone wrought tunnel, and it zigzags. It's S shaped basically, back and forth, until it eventually comes to a great stone door, 10 feet tall, and it opens up into this like little bit of a cavern after about 100 feet or so. 10 feet tall, 10 feet wide, square stone door that would open from the center. There is a giant sort of lock to it. It is fully closed. There are no handles on it. You suspect that whatever would open this door would be whatever sort of key goes into this lock.
Well, Ken would zip back and sort of regroup with everybody and describe what he's seen in the first two hallways before we make our decision. And leave the one that lit a mystery. He's not gonna try to go down there and test his luck with the bridge because he feels like the bridge is gonna break soon. So we might have one more thing. Only.
Do you go into the room with the flame?
No. I'd go back and report to the boys what I found were the first two hallways.
Okay.
Well, if the first two hallways were boring, let's all go check out the hallway with the flame.
Ken waves his hand. He's like, not boring. Just I didn't really explore them much. You know.
All right.
Well, let's check the one with the light out because
Yes.
I can see in the light.
Into the light.
Ken shrugs and he's like, all right, if that's what you want. And he'll go across first. Or actually, he'll wait for everybody else to cross.
All right, so you guys are all going to cross. Ken, you're going to check out the light?
I'm gonna wait for them to
we're all.
cross. Yeah. Instead of
think
going
we're all
first this
gonna
time,
go.
he's letting them go first for this hallway.
Sorry, wait. You guys are coming from the side where the light already is. Let me actually toss this into... I'll put this into Owlbear so I can describe this a little better.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought there was like a third way.
I just don't think I'm describing it very well. End of the session, that's all. So you guys started... You came out of this tunnel here.
Oh, okay.
Came down the stairs. This is that dark tunnel with the door at the end. Ken crossed here, came over here, and saw the stairs that were like, I don't know, 100 feet down the tunnel this way. Came back. That was when this rock fell off the side here.
Yeah.
So you're over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna
Okay.
go to the.
Yeah, I was pointing to this tunnel
light.
saying we should.
Yeah,
go
we're
check
all
out this
gonna
way.
go in
Okay.
there together.
Okay, cool. As you enter this tunnel, it is a large stone carved room, about 25 feet, and it's just a square. It's funny because it opens through what appears to be a natural opening into this square stone carved room. And in the center is what appears to have been a fountain and is no longer a fountain, but is filled with fire and nothing but fire. It is 10 feet by
Fire
10
fountain.
feet. It's a square fountain.
Maybe I'll take a quick sit
Nice.
down, identify it while you guys like secure the area.
Ken looks around. He's like, "There's gotta be a button or something around here."
What if Ricardo shot an ice arrow into it from his bow?
Do you have ice arrows?
No, but the bow seemed to be like icy since it's last dip in the pool.
The bow feels normal at this time, I would say. You can shoot an arrow into it if you so wish.
But if I shoot an arrow and roll a 5,
And then Ken points to the robot and goes, and then points to the fountain. He's like, "Is it magic?"
Yeah, dip your bow in it.
dip my bow in the fire.
I'm not. Don't do that unless
Hey,
you
like,
think it'll work.
the last one was an ice themed fountain. So
I feel like Ken's number
maybe-
one gesture is just like pointing at people. You.
Oh yeah. What if all right, Ricardo would kneel in front of the fire and hold up his bow and say, "I offer the bow to the god."
Ken
goddess."
laughs. He's like, "You're supposed to dip it in fire, man. What are you doing?"
Nothing happens this time, Ricardo. There is no voice. There is no call upon you. There is only the flames.
have
We
a
gotta
have
go
Fire Boy.
activate something and then
I
come
was gonna
back.
say if we can't find any sort of like mechanical thing to it, Ken would shoot his fire fists at it.
Or have
see what
Ken
happens.
dip it in the fire for you. He's fucking made of fire.
Okay,
He'll
go
be
ahead and do
fine.
this. Those of you who want to look around the room, give me an investigation check as that is happening. Do you want to identify it, Roboticus?
Yes.
Okay. It is magical. It is of the School of Evocation. It is some sort of arcane fire. Those of you who are doing the investigation checks, you don't really find anything. There's no buttons. There's no levers. There are no cracks in the walls. The walls are entirely smooth. It's quite amazing, actually. Juan, it does take you a moment while watching the flickering flames of this fire fountain to realize that there is a stone rod in the center of it, sticking upright of this 10 by 10 foot fountain.
All right. There's a stone rod in the center of it.
Not a
And
rod.
It's about 2 feet long, and as this is pointed out to you, Ken, you can tell that what it is would most likely fit into the door down the dark hallway,
Like a key.
like a
That
key.
thing looks familiar, Ken says.
You gotta
Alright.
put out the flame.
Let's stop it here for the night. We'll pick up in this room next time, just because it is 10:05, and we'll attack the flames and figure out how to move on.
Hell yeah.
Did we get a lot of XP from that fight?
You guys did get a lot of XP. Let me go back and find the specifics.
Did we get XP from last week? I
Yes,
didn't?
I think you
I'm pretty sure we
should.
did, yeah.
Yeah, you should be at. Fuck, I can't see. It's so small.
9440 or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Feels right.
sounds right.
Ken gets negative XP for going down this week.
Yeah, 9440.
He's been debuffed.
You're gonna hear a lot from this. Let me just double check this to make sure I'm doing it right. But everybody gets 2000 EXP.
Everyone?
Everyone gets 2,000. It
Ooh,
was
damn.
1,525 for the monsters, and then it's an extra 4. I just rounded it up to 475. But you guys did a lot of different things
Nice.
today.
Oh, there you go. Now we're like 2/3 of the way to.
We got a fucking boat now.
Yeah,
And not just a boat, we have a ship.
a magic boat.
We have a boat and a ship and a box.
And a box. I'm just going to
That is a pretty cool item.
take this down. Yeah, it is a cool item. I've always
It's like
wanted to hand
secret
that out.
storage too, because we can put stuff in the ship, like make it giant sized, and then compress it down, and everything will still be safe and sound in our ship.
Really?
Oh, never mind.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, no, we can't do that.
All right, sorry, I'm just taking a note down for this as to where to start next time. Good game, guys.